Oh, are we online?
We are finally starting. After all the technical difficulties.
Now arriving
This
at
took a while, but you know what? We're up for it.
Alright, we're starting on Lijiang Tower.
We're going to wait a couple seconds for each of our teams to pick their heroes. We got around 20 seconds for that time.
We're staring at a building, which is awesome.
It's amazing. I don't really know.
I don't know. I don't know how to tell them
We're
that
probably
we don't
gonna
want to
have
stare
some.
at a building.
We're probably gonna have some technical difficulties in the middle, in the
Okay.
beginning, but then we'll pick up speed. It'll be fine.
See the team comps. Goyman is on roller, so I'm wondering what they're gonna pick.
ready for
Okay.
battle.
So Weatherford is choosing to go with Genji
Master,
and Junkai's
how do you
DPS
maintain your
and
tranquility
Zen
amid
and
endless
Lightweaver.
battle?
Zen Lifeweaver is insane. That is insane.
But
It's a very interesting backline.
It's insane.
I think it could have its uses, especially with the Genji diving in on whoever Zen possibly orbs and Lifeweaver is there to pull him out if he needs it.
Yeah, but I think the brawl comp from Goyman is just gonna shut that down immediately. All they do is they just focus the Junkrat and then their team collapses.
It seems like Goyman may have the upper hand on the top, but I guess we'll have to find out. Let's see if they don't get moved off with the
Weatherford is extremely mobile. Oh,
Oh, yikes. It looks like their lead has gone down, so it's likely going to swap back to Lightweaver. Or have another.
Weatherford
Oh,
is still up 1. Or no, Gourman is up 1.
Bit of a chaos fight.
It's smart from the Zen.
But it appears that Gorman is making points, although they are down their tier right now, so they're going to be a lot more careful.
What are we doing? What's happening? What is happening? We're losing.
We're
Tech guy, what are we doing?
we can't see our screen.
I don't know what happened just then. But Weatherford does.
Weatherford managed to get the point.
Yeah, they did. They did cap. And now
Gourman
they're getting.
managed to
Now they're
stay
just
on
getting
for
a bunch of
while,
staggers.
so. Looks like they're finally grouping up though.
Yeah,
so.
that's some good ultra. Oh, yep. There's a boop.
Oh,
Oh, oh, okay. I thought we were just about to trade ourselves. Well, that's
really good
that's
play,
just an
though.
instant fight win from Weatherford.
I wonder if Goyman's going to attempt to do some swaps or trying to.
I think they just need to play smarter. They have the better comp. I mean,
They seem like they could get the upper hand rather
Yeah.
easily if they manage to do this. I think it's possible.
And then
their
just-
Hanzo is trying to take position on the side.
oh my gosh.
Although
Battle.
he doesn't manage to stand.
Yep. Oh my god.
And
Tech
we're-
guy.
and we're
Tech guy,
going-
what are we doing? Tech guy, what are we doing?
And we are pausing the match for some reason. I am not certain as to why, but
It's
we
freaking
are
over.
currently in a break.
It's so freaking over. It appears that one of the members of either team is down, so we'll have to wait for him to get back up. So for now, I guess we're on break.
defenses and nothing more.
We are
And-
back without warning, apparently.
That was
So
very
welcome
abrupt.
back. Okay, we are in spawn. What is the plan?
Here's Weatherford's ball is planning on doing a surprise attack and possibly disrupt what's going on.
Yeah, and he gets a boop off the map.
Oh, and he's not gonna manage to get it back
Aw.
up, is he?
That sucks. Why,
Oh.
dude? What is this? Okay, there we go.
We're having some small technical difficulties, but we're figuring it out.
Yeah,
don't
we're
worry.
all right now. Okay, I think we're chill.
It's gonna start a bit rough, but it's gonna go a lot smoother later
The
on.
Zen is working really well for Weatherford.
Yeah, I did mention at the beginning that I thought the Discord or Genji would just be able to dive in on it, and it seems like that's helpful.
Yeah, and they just get to shred tank, even though the ball
It
doesn't
appears
have too
that
much.
Goemon's Mercy is on point with Valk. Which
No.
to gain, I think it's just a contest point because they are at 99 right now.
All right, let's see some fat cat.
If here's are all,
Oh, that was
they're
so
using
close.
all their ults right now. I think we're going to be careful. Oh,
Good
same-
shot.
Oh, excellent shot on Mercy.
Yeah, that's roll out of the game. Gets 2.
Goemon is likely not going to win this fight with
They're not.
and that seems to be a win for first point for Weatherford.
Yeah, very definitive. Weatherford didn't have to use too many ults, and they were just able to demolish Goemon.
However, we may see a change in the next match simply because maybe everyone's just warming up. You never know.
Yeah, it is the first match of the day. People are rusty. They're sleepy.
I'm certainly tired.
Yeah. I think what Goemon needs to do is they need to focus on one target and just focus not all the resources, but yeah. They just need to dive one character, honestly, because, I mean,
Their team is very well fitted for such things, so.
yeah, and Weatherford swaps Lucio Zen, which is, like, honestly really bad for heals. So if they are,
I think they're swapping. They swapped to Mercy and Zen. Or Lucio? Oh.
yeah, it's Lucio Zen.
It's a little, they seemed a little confused, but I think they
All
figured it
right,
out
Lucio's
now.
gonna rush point. He's gonna look for a boop here, which is, you never
It's
get
a
a
little
boop there.
questionable, but I mean, if it ends up working out for him, then sure, why not? It seems like he's helping out the ball right now.
He
Get
is,
to
and
a
he's
safer
that's actually a
position.
really good. That's actually a really good split. Because yeah, then the Genji gets to go in and just play off all that they did.
And now
Yeah,
playing
now-
he's playing off of the antis that are being placed by his Zen. They're communicating really well, I can tell.
Yeah. And their ball is making so much disruption. He's doing exactly what he needs to.
Goemon appears to be taking a regroup right now.
I don't know what Fat Cat was doing.
Um,
I think he was egoing there.
Oh well. It's alright. Well, Goemon managed to get a pick on the Widow, which helps to give them a lot of space, considering how much
does, yeah.
space. And the Pierce are getting on point right now. Their ball is still in the back, so I don't know if
Oh,
we're going
Mercy's
to
won.
go after that or
Look
not.
at that.
Mercy's low.
Weatherford or whatever. Boomster already has all two,
It's two
all
perks.
perks. That's a good ult.
This is
Really good ult. Wow.
Ooh.
Just more of the same from Weatherford. They kind of, or actually no. I mean, it
Goemon
seems-
managed to get on point for a while, so they nearly had it there.
yeah.
I have a feeling that we're going to be seeing a Ram ult soon enough.
I would,
considering
if I
percentage.
was this Zen, I'd get out. Yeah, he's gonna.
Oh.
He survives. That's impressive. Really impressive.
Oh, but not for long.
Yeah. He
Looks
was
like
too
there's-
far up. That's not his. Well, that is his fault.
Just a bad play on.
Although Fat
Weatherford's
Cat
part.
gets a pick on the Mercy immediately, so that's Mercy out of the fight.
The ball is isolating the Ram, but unfortunately the team rejoins.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to have to pull back and wait for his team to regroup before he can go back in.
Yeah, Goemon with a fight win finally. And he gets spotted by the Hanzo, so he has to finally get out of there.
Yes. I think he's mostly just stalling right now. He really shouldn't be going in.
I mean, like, there's no point in stalling because they already have cap though.
Yeah.
And this widow's not going to be as effective. Yeah. Never mind, Weatherford gets 2.
Whoa.
Almost.
Smells-
That was very close.
Goemon is hanging on though.
Yep.
Just barely. Oh nope, and Boomster or Genji gets all.
He just cleans up. I mean, Weatherford is doing everything they need to be. They're causing disruptions, and Genji's just playing off of what he needs to. And he gets a free stagger there.
He's doing very, very well.
He is, yeah.
Hold on. Oh no, Rafe, chase this, chase this.
All right. Lucas catching strays. What are we doing?
And
That was a really good ult. It separates the ram, and now they can just burn the ram. He's just gone.
it looks like they're trying their best actually.
Although,
However,
they get
Suzu got thrown out, so.
Oh,
looks
they
like
got to pick on Lucio.
Oh, and they got to pick on Kiri.
But Boomser is back.
Looks like they're taking points because they need to, obviously.
Yep.
And
Sniper
we see
duel,
her seeing
sniper
a
duel.
sniper duel in an enclosed location.
Oh,
I don't
God,
know
3
if that
HP.
cat's gonna win this one.
He tried to do a 360.
Oh, but he managed to get out.
He did. I would, if I was the Hanzo, I would have chased that.
Probably not worth it considering how close they are on point.
I think
I
Gaiman
think
is
they
gonna
might
win this
manage-
fight.
I think they might manage to get back point.
Oh,
I
wait,
think there's a
nope.
Genji blade going out. Oh.
Yeah, there was a Genji blade. It caused yet more of the same disruptions, and then they win the fight.
And now there's a Zenyatta. There's a Transcendent.
Yeah, it's just gonna keep him alive.
Ooh.
Although there's another one down.
Oh, and they're trying to do
Ram
Ramatra ult
ults
to counter, but he's
He's
just
dead.
too low on health.
Yeah, a definitive win for Weatherford, honestly.
Looks like Weatherford wins the first round.
Yep, Goemon needs to group up more, definitely. They're just not playing as a team.
Weatherford's team is very, very mobile.
They
I've
are very
noticed.
mobile. However, I've noticed that a bunch of their characters just seem to like. Wow, that's a good move.
That was
didn't
a
get to see
really
that.
good move. We didn't manage to see this in the first round, but we see it now. It looks very well.
But I think
Wow.
Goemon is like they need to, like I said, they need to pick one target. They need to just focus them.
Entering King's Row. Initiating match.
I think we're on our second map, and it seems like we've chosen King's Row.
Kings Row, the best map. Best map.
Oh, gregarious lateness has had a message deleted by a moderator, apparently.
It's just a
We
picture of their
need
name.
it was a very large screenshot, so, you know. I suppose that's entirely fair.
I think we're gonna see some OWCS double gameplay here.
Oh.
Weatherford swaps over to a Reinhardt comp, while Clement's on Hog. Yes.
You see, my other shoutcaster, Skippy here, is a wonderful Hog main who's probably shouldn't be playing Hog, but you
I
know.
love Hog. Okay. And then
He has
Ashley
favorites.
here is a diva main.
No, not really.
Well, yes, really.
used to
Whenever you
be.
play tank, you're a
Bring it
diva
home.
main.
I used to be a
Oh, yeah.
long time ago.
Okay.
Long in the old days.
Weatherford having a Zen Moira, so very high damage, but Goemon having a
Are they?
a Moira
Do you think they'll
Kiri.
manage to get a pick out spawn? I wonder. Oh no,
There's
not
no
in the
Mo-
right
there's
position.
no Widow, so
But they did have a good lookout for that.
good shot. Wow, really good shot on the
Sombra's
Sombra.
down already.
Yeah.
And then
Although
they got their
immediately gets
Moira.
traded for Moira. I think that's a more valuable trade for Goemon.
It might be.
Yeah. Although they're just gonna be gunned down by this.
Oh.
Yeah, this Zen is just gonna gun him down.
They're definitely gonna have to be using Suzu a lot here to mitigate that.
And then, oh my gosh, Fat Cat gets a pick on.
This seems very close right now. Oh.
No,
They
it's
managed
not.
to get-
No, it's not. No, it's
Nope.
not. Yep, and Hog is
Oh.
down. Well, that's a really good fight from Goemon at the start. I think if they just keep doing the same that they did. Oh.
Pause. Oh, we are.
Oh my
requesting a pause.
gosh!
Something-
Again. No.
An issue has happened.
No.
Lots of these.
Not again.
Technical issues. Oh, I love them so much. Our player lost.
How do
his
you lose a
monitor.
monitor? How do you lose a monitor?
Well, you know, things happen. Sometimes the monitor
It's a
just
giant
disappear.
screen. It's the only way you see the game.
Well, it's possible that something got unplugged. I mean, you know what happens to me like
Probably.
twice?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? It was terrible. I hated that.
If you guys tune in tomorrow, you'll see me and Ashley playing. We are the best support duo of all time.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
This guy sucks.
I don't suck. What do you mean? I don't deserve plat. I deserve masters. I'm joking, by the
That's
way.
debatable. But either way, we're currently just on a break, so that's quite fun.
All right. Well, we'll probably mute ourselves until, you know.
Yeah. Bye. And we are back, or
They
at
are
least
finally.
we're trying to
It's
get
finally
back.
working.
It appears they only
hopefully.
have 4 members on our team right now, though. So
Oh,
I
we
think-
do. Matt
nope,
Dog's
we're
back.
Nope,
Okay, yeah.
we're good.
Okay, we're chilling.
All good. They're gonna have a slight delay on
This
their
isn't.
time.
This
but
is a really up angle. I think Hog might, if he's good, he might get a pick here, which would be. Oh,
Oh.
there it is. There it is.
Oh, and he
Doesn't
just
matter.
manages to save
Doesn't
him.
matter. Oh my. Oh god.
Oh.
What's happening? Oh, okay. We have webcams. Okay. They're all super. Gunman is all super low HP, and then yeah, Garp just gets a pick on attacking UFO. They're not playing. Gunman is not playing their HP. They're playing like they have 500.
And maybe used to be playing in the 6v6. That's entirely possible.
Maybe. Although Earthshatter here would be huge. There it is.
Oh, but he gets stunned,
It's fine. He
but
gets
does
he
manage
gets
to get the
rammed.
tank.
Yeah. Although he's really
Oh,
low,
he
he's
went
gonna get
too
picked.
far in. Oh,
Nope.
is he gonna be okay?
Moira's. Yeah.
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
he gets out.
Without a ram to punch through the shield, it doesn't really matter. Oh, Matt Dog gets Fat Cat. That's a good pick. They have a lot of space now. Although ults are probably gonna come out here from Weatherford. Yep,
Yes.
there's the first.
They're using
Moira ult.
Moira's.
I think if Goemon uses, oh, Tank is dead. I was gonna say if Tank
and they're 2 down.
I was gonna say if Kira
Three
uses
down now.
ult.
This is a fight win for Rutherford, definitely.
Yeah, they got collapsed on again.
I wonder if they, and appears their Weatherford's Moira is going to the left side.
Yeah,
Really strange position from.
it's like, I mean, you can't really kill fast enough. That would have been a crazy shot.
I find it likely that they're probably gonna have to get out rather soon. I don't know how long.
Yeah,
it'll
Tank has
last
already won
there.
again. I think Goemon's
Yep,
Tank has an
and
issue with
Weatherford's
HP.
Moira is out.
That's a good ult.
Oh,
But it gets ult shattered. And Zen. Yep, that's just Tank in a nutshell.
welcome to how people play tank.
Yeah, it's pretty
and
tragic.
Kiriko?
Survives.
Nope, she gets killed
Oh
out
no,
by the widow.
no Fat Cat. They're still in though.
This
I think
is-
I like the Sombra.
They're
I like
very
the Sombra swap.
severely split, but it seems they got a pick on the Zen.
Yeah, I really like. What are we? Why are we in an ultine? What is happening?
But I think they may actually win. They may actually win here.
Okay, that is a very strange.
It was
fight
a
win
very
from
good way
Goemon.
of splitting. The Ryan didn't manage to get any healing because his team was in the back and getting attacked by
Yeah.
Sombra and Moira.
Oh, Tank has already won.
Ooh.
Oh, Sombra. Yeah, the Sombra's doing what they need to. They're splitting focus. Although they're dead.
Oh. But
Yeah,
they
and
did. They have
Weatherford is
managed
up
to gotten
again.
2 ticks, and they are in their middle of
Crimson
the
gets one.
last one.
Oh, but
Are they
Tank
going
is
to
up.
manage this?
Nope, Tank is getting his HP back.
Oh, this might be a win for Goemon.
I don't know. This Moira is able to sustain herself really well. Oh,
Oh.
if the orb came back. Okay, wait, never mind. It doesn't matter. And they're coming out. Yeah, they're just gonna.
It's
ult
always it's
immediately.
like a game of ping pong. You have to wait for the orb to get
That
to
Fury
you.
is so low.
Oh.
That would have
Their
been.
tanks down and.
Oh, I think that's just a round loss from Goemon. So they need to hold it completely. They cannot let Weatherford get
they have
3
2
ticks.
ticks.
Yeah, they can't let Weatherford get 3 ticks, which sucks.
Ooh.
I think if Weatherford goes their ball Genji comp, it's over for Goemon.
Yes, Goemon just tends to struggle against that.
They
Maybe
really do.
It may just need to be a matter of composition here in the first part. If Goemon manages to hold for at least 1, maybe 2 team fights, it may have a higher chance of winning this.
Yeah, they just need to gather ults. Honestly, I think what you really need to do is go like an extremely oppressive team comp. So, if you have a Widowmaker that can hit their shots, if you have a Junkrat that can just spam down main, wow, Weatherford is going to Doomfist comp. I have not seen this in competitive in a long time.
You know what I mean? You see it in competitive when you're solo queuing.
If Goemon goes back to their hog, no, dude, I hate solo queuing so much. If not Weatherford. If
Goemon
Goemon
appears
goes
to be
back
going Ramatra right now.
If Goemon goes back to their hog comp, they might actually win that fight.
It's
Just-
debatable. I guess they may end up swapping to Zen if that was the case. So
Yeah, Hagershoe still doesn't have a character, so they're trying to figure
I'm
out their
curious
second
if
DPS.
their Lucio plans to try and force point.
Are they
it-
gonna pause? Because Hagershoe, like, they're defending and he doesn't have a character, so he's not gonna be there.
I wonder. Yes.
Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, well, Third pause of this. This is insane. All
Bye,
right.
y'all.
Break time.
And we're back.
We are back.
Was
We're
it
on,
her
yeah,
like?
we're
Is it her
We're on.
disc or something?
No.
Oh, it is. Oh my gosh, that ram is
Oh,
gone.
he's
You can
isolated.
tell.
He's very isolated from the rest of his
Although
team.
that Sombra got the. Wow, he's still. Wow, he's full health. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. Crimson got one. Or Crimson's gone.
It looks like the rest of their team is just slowly
Oh, I messed
falling
up his
apart.
TP.
Looks like their back line's
It's fine.
going
This
down.
ram is pretty secure. Never
no,
mind.
No, he's not.
Okay, they did lose their break.
Oh,
That
I don't know
soldier's
how
dead.
long.
That soldier's gone.
This is just a matter of being
He's
able to
getting
stall at this point.
Oh.
It's just as a matter of are they going to be able to stall long enough for them
Honestly,
to get back.
impressive stuff from this team. Weatherford is doing really, really well.
I don't know if they'll be able to compete with this right now. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's
The
hope it's
Sombra is
just
going
let's
to
hope it's
contest.
just sleepiness.
Looks like they go in ball to contest,
DPS
which seems to be doing
DPS
well. Oh, I don't know how long it's gonna go.
Yeah. Well,
Ooh.
that's probably game. Yep, there it is.
That's game.
Well, Weatherford wins, and we will be moving on to the next series of matches now.
I believe so.
I don't think either Goyman needs to warm up a little bit more, or Weatherford is just that dominant in this division. But Goyman needs to lock in. They've got some stuff they need to do.
Crazy though.
But I think that they could have potential. I think it's possible.
Yeah.
That dog. Alright.
Well, I think we're just gonna go on break now. So yeah. Welcome back. We are on the Why are we still in Weatherford and Goyman? Hold on a second.
What?
We are misspelling broken bow. Broick and bow.
Well, it's okay. We got it up now.
All right. Well, we have the team comps. It is a. Holy crap! These are crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh.
Torb, Mercy, Ash, Sig, Kiri. That's a semi-normal team comp. Actually, these are both semi-normal. I just don't like the Mercy.
Yeah, I think you just have a bias against Mercy, just being
Cause
honest.
she's not good this meta. She's really not.
She was good in like the first few seasons, but then they
Why are we left? Give us a second.
please hold.
Sorry, we have to reset this. So we'll take a little tiny break, I guess. back, and we're on New Queen Street. I thought we were on Lijiang.
Yeah, well, who am I gonna complain
this
about?
This might be the wrong map.
Well, if it's the wrong map, then I guess I'll find out in a couple seconds.
I think we've played Broken Bow before. I remember the name.
We have played Broken Bow, although it was in, I believe, a scrimmage a
It was
while ago.
also a roll.
Oh well.
But
don't
they were
mention that in
they
stream.
were all right.
We're
I think
here,
I think
okay?
they
We're
might
talking.
put up a really a good fight up against Weatherford.
This might be a more equal match.
I think
quite
it definitely
possible.
will. Weatherford running a Zen Lifeweaver Cast Reaper.
They may swap Lifeweaver. They tend to go Lifeweaver somewhat.
Oh
as
yeah,
joke.
there's a
Yeah,
Mercy.
There.
Dude, Mercy Zen is insane.
I mean, it tends to work out pretty well. The rest of their team is relatively self-sustainable.
Yeah, they do have a good. They do have. Yeah, they're definitely splitting what they need, and then it's a ball mirror. It's almost a perfect mirror except for the Ashe and Baptiste.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how it's gonna play out. I
I
wonder.
think the Bap might play a lot better than the Zen.
It may be. We'll find out, right?
Yeah.
Looks like both balls are trying to take the same position, so they're currently dueling for that. But I think
Good shots by
Broken Bow
Ashe.
might manage to take that. Ooh,
Wow,
almost got a pick there. Oh, will
almost.
he manage it?
Nope.
Not sure. Oh, I think he's having to back out now.
Yeah. Yeah. See, there's where the Baptiste comes in help. You saw that in work.
Oh,
And yeah.
and their cast
Broken
is
Bow
down.
just gives a lot of pressure. Although they trade, and then Broken Bow's up again because they get the Mercy.
Yes, this is a lot more. This is a much fairer match. Oh, that was a
Good
fairly
volley.
good hit. Wow.
Yeah. Broken Bow is down tank. But Weatherford,
Oh.
yeah, Weatherford gets traded. So this
Looks
is
like
gonna be a
Broken
fight win
Bow.
for Broken Bow, and then they also swap to a hog. We saw this in the last match from
Goyman?
yeah,
I believe.
Goyman. We
Yes.
saw this from Goyman, and I think it will work really well. We're feeding on Weatherford. Burnt
Hey,
sausage
you
kills
can't
fat
say
guy.
that right
Oh,
here.
okay. There's a okay.
looks like
well,
they're
It's fine
rezzing.
'cause of the res, but we can
Oh,
immediately
but-
trade it out.
Yes, it seems as though they just went in a little too early here.
Yeah, they played too far up.
Just a bit of an unfortunate thing to do.
Yeah. And Weatherford needs to be really careful here because of the hog. Although good pick from Fat Cat.
Looks like the rest
high
of them are
noon
playing
go-
a pretty strong core right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then
but they
this is
do
a
manage
good
to disrupt
oh
it with
my
the
gosh.
bombs.
Ash just gets one.
Oh,
Ash got Bob out.
oh.
Ash is
They
their
have-
Ash is good.
Broken Bow has no supports, but they do have Bob out right now. So
Yeah, Bob is gone though. Zen gets
oh,
him.
now it's a tank duel.
Yeah, I think Tank just
Oh.
loses here.
Looks like they're just having to push point. Both teams are very low, but they are still
Broken
helping
Bow
out
almost
Mercy
at
get back to
checkpoint. It's
point.
really good for Weatherford to stop them before they get checkpoint. That stops them from getting too much momentum.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh,
stupid lamppost.
I love the map geometry.
Map geometry is awesome. I think this hog might get a pick on the Reaper here if he plays. Oh,
Oh,
they're all
Oh,
focusing
they're all
ball. They're all
focusing
focusing ball. This just lets Weatherford get some. Oh no,
oh.
they come back immediately.
But the
Reaper
thing
coming
is,
up on
is
an
that
ult.
They're
This will
all
be.
they're all very coordinated about it.
Yeah,
they're
they
able
are.
to group up. Like it's not just one or two that go focusing the ball. It's all of them.
Yeah, and Reaper's gone already. I think this is what Goyman were trying to do, just ineffectively.
Yeah.
Face Cat gets a trade among all the chaos.
Oh, he's getting low.
Yeah, this ball is just doing a whole lot of nothing right now.
He seems very confused as to where his team is. He's
Yeah.
just. It seems very. I mean, that's fair considering how whipping back and forth you have to go here.
Yeah, I think they need to play a different comp. Maybe I think that if they go back Reinhardt, that might help a lot.
Yeah. Right now, playing ball just causes a lot of distractions to take place, and
Okay,
Slow,
well,
it's
Reaper
a-
got
it's a little
out his
crazy.
ult and got Boomsword and
yeah,
their
it
cast,
seems as though
although
he's
he gets
chosen
traded
to
by
swap
Guard.
off.
He is going back to spawn. Yeah, let's see what he's
He's making a
to.
good decision. I don't know who he's going to swap to.
Oh, Sigma. That's not bad.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, I think especially because of the Ashe, it'll do really well.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Good hook. Good hook.
Zen just had to watch that, unfortunately.
Yeah, he couldn't save him.
Thus support.
I think if Weatherford switches out Mercy for an Ana, I think they would just destroy. They would just steamroll.
Yeah, I think if they I think it's mostly just a slight issue of target priority, but I think they're doing
Crazy
better.
rock.
They're taking a lot of space with the high noon, but
That was a good shield.
unfortunately-
Shield's gone though.
Ooh, looks like they're taking up position again.
Yeah.
Oh, the
This-
Reaper is in the back line.
Yeah, Reaper. And then Ashe gets one.
Oh, and Sig's down.
Wow, that's just the hog though. I mean, what can you really do?
But this team is a little more even, I'd say.
Yeah.
Oh, Mercy's down.
Broken bow, they're just taking advantage of the
Oh,
long
Ashe
range
managed
Ashe.
to get 3.
Yeah, Ashe is going crazy into this
That
comp.
was a really good dynamite.
Weatherford
that she did
swaps
earlier.
to they swap to Diva and then also Ashe and Moira and Ana, so they're doing counter swaps. I think they come out a little too late here though.
They might be, but I think this Reaper's going to go in for a backline push.
If he didn't shoot there, he could have just gone in and ulted. Although
Oh.
he's still going to.
Oh, and
He
he's
gets
ulting
one, he
here.
dies though. So
He
immediately
does take
traded.
out. He does
Back-
direct a lot of attention toward himself though, and it successfully manages to
Weatherford
help
is
his
up
team
one,
a
although
lot.
Diva is one. Wow.
It's okay. She's got backups.
Oh my gosh, she backed herself into the corner. Yeah, and oh my gosh,
Oh.
huge death blossom from Azure Boost. Do it. The bunny blaster goes crazy.
I
This
just
is
gotta
looking
go
like
quiet
this is
here.
looking like a full cap though. Yeah, it's a
Oh.
full cap.
No, they're still contesting, just barely. Oh,
No, but Hoggle
That's
secures
gone.
it. Broken Bow definitely had the better swaps there. That was very impressive.
Weatherford likely. I think Weatherford does have a good chance here, though, considering
Yeah.
they made They made the right swaps. They just did them a little bit too late.
Yeah, they need to understand when to swap. And their Ashe just did really well. Yeah, here's that play where she got a 3K.
Yeah, that was
Good,
amazing
really good dynamite.
He just manages
Really
to
good kills,
pick them
and
all
then-
off immediately.
Yeah. Just good gameplay from Broken Bow. Although, I think if Weatherford just plays really, like, honestly, they could make the ball comp work. They could make the ball comp work.
I
But-
think we're on a break now.
Yeah, we are going to go on a break until next match.
Yep.
Initiating match.
Woohoo! We're back.
Route 66, or whatever it is.
Route 66.
Oh, it is Route 60. Okay. I thought I was tweaking.
No.
I think the Ashe would still go crazy here. A ball would not go as well. A hog would go well for, I don't know where the names went, but
I think.
Broken Bow's hog would go
yeah.
well.
Broken Bow's red team. Weatherford's blue team.
Yeah, they're running
We just
essentially
don't
the
have
same.
the names for some reason.
Broken Bow is running essentially the same comp, just with a yeah, essentially the same comp. I did notice that last match, Weatherford's Torb did not really do anything, so I don't think they should be on Torb.
I mean, it may work on defense a little bit.
Maybe.
Just maybe.
But I don't think it's gonna do too much as well, cause like I mean
I wonder if their Ashe is planning to get a dynamite out of spawn. This seems like what they're
they
trying to
are,
go
but
for.
I think they're at risk of a hook if they don't back up immediately.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, there we go. There's the names.
I thought we were gonna pause again. I thought we were having more technical
Hopefully
difficulties.
not. Let's please not have that happen.
That would be another nightmare.
Oh, Broken Bow swaps to Widow just for, for pressure.
I don't know how well this turret's gonna go, but maybe it'll do something. I don't know.
He's playing like Lucas.
Oh no.
Oh gosh. Okay, this is a good position from the Sig. Just allowing to pressure high ground. Although that hog
Oh.
still gets the space. I think the Sig should have stayed and their team should have just kept the corner.
I think it's mostly just the rest of his team just backed up a little too early.
Yeah. No cooldowns from Sig already.
Ooh.
If Weatherford just pressures the Widow, the Widow's
They're just
gone
getting
and they
slowly
just get a bunch
pushed
of
in
space.
until they're gonna have to fight soon.
Yeah. Widow gets turret.
I think it's like they're probably gonna get split sooner or later by the Reaper. Yeah, Reaper is trying to go on backline.
Yeah, Reaper
You can
went
see
off
him,
of
he
Widow's
manages
pick,
to
and
get
then
down
yeah,
to
just
Mercy.
free picks for
Just
Broken Bow.
manages to split them a little bit. And I think their Widow may manage to get a pick on the Ashe. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, although this take is low. Yeah, Torb is okay.
Reaper
He did what he needed to do, but yeah, Reaper's low.
yeah, the Reaper's doing a very good job of splitting them right now.
Reaper behind you.
Broken
Gabe,
Bow
get
need to
out,
break
get
this
out.
turret. This turret's just getting a lot of damage with Reaper. Yeah, and Torb already has ult.
I don't know if he's going to try using it at this point. He might
Oh,
try
that
using it
tank's
to make
dead.
sure to stall them. Oh, that was a good dynamite.
Yeah, that's a good bob as well. Just a stall for tank to get back.
Oh, are they gonna manage to get?
Mercy's
this Widow?
gone.
Oh,
Oh,
nope.
Widow gets
Got
Ashe.
got distracted by the Reaper.
Yep. Better aim than me.
Well, you know, that's true.
What can you do? All I have to do is hit the body and I heal.
And it looks like they're just gonna be Broken Bow is just pushing up a little bit here. I think they're gonna have some ults here. Maybe
yeah,
Sigma.
they only have Sig though, so I don't think they should do it. I think they should just give up this point because they don't have good position. They're not gonna have the advantage.
I'm not sure.
That was a really
Oh no, they're ulting anyway.
yep.
Oh, but it gets
Honestly,
three.
good. Yeah.
That was a very good ult. Oh, but the
See, but there's the Baptiste. No.
they don't manage. Broken Bow doesn't manage to get point just yet, but it seems as if they get off point for a second, they're going to get it.
Yeah.
They're very close.
Where is this Widow? What angle is this Widow playing?
Trying to get a kill on the
What-
Baptiste here. It's a
what
little
angle is
confusing.
this Widow playing?
She's flicking a lot. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Immort comes out really
Ember
fast.
comes out way too early. They
Okay,
managed to
well,
kill the supports
Weatherford
because
gets
of that.
2. Yeah, okay, so
Oh.
this is just... That was a really good retake from Weatherford. Although I didn't think the Sig ult should have come out, the Sig did use their ult really well.
It did. It managed to work. It's mostly because Broken Bow was so determined to push forward that they forgot that they should probably have pushed back at that point.
Yeah, that allowed Weatherford to take up a lot of angles, so just to pressure them from all angles, you know? Just a really good fight.
I wonder how well. I wonder if Broken Bow's gonna manage to push forward and do the splitting eye technique because they seem to be playing a lot more defensive here. They have very interesting positions that prevent them from doing that.
Crazy
Oh.
TP! Oh my gosh. Lucas in a nutshell.
I still remember that one time when you
Yes,
did that.
yes, I know. But their hog was standing still.
Is this quick play settings? It is.
Oh my god, tech guy.
Oh no.
Dude, oh my god, it's so over. Is that the second reset? That's so, oh my god. We are so sorry, guys. We are so sorry.
Oh no.
If you hate this, say Caden, you suck at this in chat. Don't say that.
Well, maybe don't say that.
Caden's
because
great.
then
Caden's
someone-
great. Caden's great.
Caden's wonderful, but Skippy doesn't seem to think so.
Competitive rule. It says competitive rules enabled, so I don't know what's happening.
Competitive rules enabled. It should be fine. At least now.
That's so stupid.
That's
That's so sad. That's tragic.
well, what can you do?
Oh my god. It's so
This
over.
is just
It's
what happens.
over.
This is just what happens when you create a new lobby. You have to reset things.
That was really good from Broken Bow too. That sucks.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Now that they have a better idea of how each other are playing, I don't know how it's gonna work because they're gonna have a lot more different things going on.
yeah, I
here.
wonder if we're gonna see any comp changes just to counter the hog, but then
I
again,
don't
the hog
know.
could just change.
We might. We're not. It's not certain yet, but I guess we'll find out.
I think a ram would go crazy into this. Like into either comps, a ram would just go crazy.
I don't know. I mean, it's entirely possible. It just depends on what. It's mostly a matter of the whole team. Overwatch is a team-based game. so-
Okay, Weatherford running the exact same comp, same with Broken Bow, so there's not
They do
not
have-
gonna be any comp
They
changes.
did. They do have Kiriko. Did they have Kiriko?
They had
before?
Kiriko,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes.
They swapped Kiriko after a little bit, so they're just keeping the same comp.
I mean, it seems to work out for both of them in some ways. It's just a matter of who wins the team fight in the time.
Yeah, I mean, that's the game. That's the entire game.
That's the entire game. You win a team fight, you win the match. There you go.
Yeah. I did notice that Weatherford was slow on getting their ults, so I think that's one thing they could improve on. I like this turret spot better than the other one as well.
Yeah, they're playing a lot further back,
They
which
are.
is a little interesting. But
They're playing off the Hogs picks and the Widows picks. from the quick play.
The quick play. How unfortunate. But you know, it's fine. I think Weatherford may manage to do a pretty good defense here because Widow's going to struggle to get picks a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Just because of how they're playing here.
Good damage on the Reaper.
I mean, it's possible. Oh, the Widow's got the turret already.
Yep.
She's
Well,
currently
that's
down
fine.
low. Widow is currently down low, which is very
Hog is
interesting.
just being pressured.
Oh.
Yeah, good rock.
That was a very
Although
good
it doesn't
prediction.
really do anything. I think that's just a wasted veto.
Yeah.
Good hook. Really good
Oh,
hook.
Uh-oh.
Although
They
now,
use Suzu.
now
They
Weatherford's just
already
gonna
need a lot
drop.
of cooldowns to get him out. Oh, but I don't know if he's gonna survive. Is he?
Yeah, that Reaper had a good play, although the Torb was there to back him up. So, I mean, good job from
It
Weatherford.
just wasn't very
Good
safe.
teamwork. Yeah. Back on boom, sir.
And now we're back where we started.
I did like that. That hold is a lot better than last match
Hey,
from
they're
Weatherford.
probably gonna
Yeah,
put,
it
like,
seems they
top
took
right
on what they made in the. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. They took on what mistakes they had last match, and they just seem to apply them here.
Yeah, I think the Diva swap for. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Ash is dead. The Diva. Oh, she's back. The Diva swap from Broken Bows and. Oh my god, I can't speak because they just keep getting picked.
It's just going so incredibly fast. Okay.
It is. There's an early bob. Not an early bob, but there's a good bob.
Oh yeah, this is just a team fight win for Weatherford here.
Yeah.
Very likely, anyway. But it does seem that they are getting even.
The
right
Sig
now.
is very in.
Oh,
Oh, never
Diva
mind.
loses her mech.
Yep, Diva's. Yep, and she's
Yeah,
dead.
and down.
No res from Mercy, I don't think.
No, she used it on the Ash previously.
But yeah, but it's been 15 seconds.
And we have 2 minutes on the clock for the
Yeah.
team.
Broken Bow needs to find some footing here. They're doing the exact same thing that they did last match, but the problem is that they're just. I mean, Weatherford is adapted, obviously. Yeah,
I don't
see,
know.
like they just get burnt sausage off the.
Maybe Escort just isn't their map. You never know.
It was last time.
Well, that was
maybe
push.
quick
It was a
play.
little different. Maybe the quick play version. Oh,
Reaper should not be going in. That was a weird cleanse.
Oh, but they are trying to take space. They are playing very aggressive. and it
Yeah,
may be working- may work
Broken
out for
Bow
them.
has Valk up, although it doesn't matter. Sig ults gets Ash, Torb's turret gets Bap, and then yeah, they have no
And
support.
they just
Yeah, they
fallen
just
on the
collapse.
rest of the team. Where's the D.Va?
So Diva's just going
Oh,
to be
in the back
staggered.
line. Yep. That's just it's just a really bad stagger.
Oh, Mercy killed
And now we
Diva.
have about a minute left. So we're probably going to see a lot of ults coming out from both sides. Mostly out of either panic because, you know, it's a lot. It's one of the last few fights
Yeah.
we're going to have.
But the problem is, I mean, Weatherford only has 2 ults, which is Kitsune and Ash coming up. But Broken Bow has pretty much nothing. Ash is already dead, so
Oh,
they
no,
don't have Bob available.
They almost have 3 ults prepared.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
They have enough time to do that. They have enough time to build.
I don't think a
Kitsune
Diva bomb
is
is going to be
fight winning, though.
extremely. I don't think a Diva bomb is going to be extremely.
I don't know. It might be. You never know. Diva bombs can be very unpredictable.
Yours can. Yours can. Ash keeps taking the same angle and keeps dying. I don't know what's happening.
Well, you know, sometimes you learn from mistakes. Sometimes you don't learn from.
Yep.
It happens.
Although
Sometimes
they are getting push.
Oh,
That's a
they throw
good bob,
gets
good
put out
bob.
and splits the team.
It does split it really well. Diva's
Oh.
out of mech. Bomb comes
Uses
out.
bomb to try and get mech back fast, but she
Bomb doesn't
dies
get-
in the
yeah,
end
and then-
anyway.
Yeah, Diva's dead. Reaper's dead. They don't even need
Are they
Kitsune
gonna
for
be able
this
to
really.
contest? I don't know.
Ash is going to.
I
No,
think
Ash is
she
not
might
going
not
to
be able
try.
to-
Oh,
Oh,
Ash
she
uses
used
Bob.
a
Wait, that's a
bob.
good Bob.
It contests the point very well.
Yeah, and they have Valk up. The Ash's Bob gets Mercy. Okay, but Ash is dead. They did
Ball
swap
on me,
ball.
ball
Wait,
on
this
me.
is
This might
really
be
good for
winnable.
Broken Bow.
They're gonna have to go in overtime. But
Although
they may
Sig
win.
ults.
Oh, but I
Ball
don't
back on
think he
point.
managed it.
Turret up.
Oh, ball,
Sig
ball,
gets 2 there. I think this is just a lost
turret's on
fight.
him. He can't-
Yeah,
he
it's
can't.
lost.
Oh,
Laura gets 1.
Oh.
But yeah, he eventually ends up
got
dying.
that's unfortunate for Broken Bow.
A really good try from Broken Bow, though. I think the same thing. They need to adapt faster. Weatherford showed really well how you can adapt.
If Weatherford manages to win this, I think it's 1-1 here.
No, because
Or-
this is the first match, remember? Is it?
No, we
No,
did
because it
match.
had new queen. Who won that? Broken Bow? Yeah, Broken Bow.
I'm-
Dude, I have such a short form. I have such short memory.
Yeah. No.
It's alright.
This is my teammate.
I am, yeah. I can remember stuff in game, just not out of game.
I have a little fun thing. Okay. I really think the design of this map is just kind of interesting for first point.
Sigmir here from Broken Bow. I think if the Widow gets a pick, it's just Broken Bow will really do well.
I think they could hold this. I don't know what position they're holding right now, though.
Yeah, I think the Ashe would probably be more useful though on defense, especially.
I feel like, yeah, their dynamites on both sides are very useful.
Yeah, Bob and Ashe are just really good on this map, regardless.
They both have pretty good Ashe gameplay. It seems,
Yeah.
but it's just a matter of who manages to pick each other off first.
Yeah, and then Weatherford is running Mercy Curie backline, so kind of slow, but it seems. I mean, they use it really well.
It does tend to work out.
Aloha, Miles.
Looks
What do you
like
have to
Miles
say
here.
about this match, Miles? Are you plugging in?
I could take him.
He could in fact take him. This is like 1v5able. Okay.
I
this
mean,
is
it's mostly just like how you
great
mentioned.
Torb angle.
It's mostly like what you once mentioned about like Widow duels and stuff.
Yeah.
It's basically just that half
Torb
the
one,
time.
Torb one.
Okay,
Torb
their
one.
Torb is already.
Oh.
Kill the widow. You win. You don't.
Well, if the Widow could hit a shot, then maybe. They were last. Oh wait, they get one. Yeah, they get the Ashe. Although they're already like right next to where they need to be.
I think Weatherford's gonna lose this fight here.
Yeah, the Sig is playing really way up. Miles is joining us. Holy crap.
Oh wow. Are you done with the IT stuff then?
Nope.
Oh, alright.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
hear you.
they can hear me. Okay,
I think
cool.
now. Congratulations, you're joining us for 2 seconds.
All right, so what I've been seeing a lot from these matches the last couple like hour and a half is, I mean, honestly, Weatherford and Broken Bow. Weatherford seems to have a really big up on Broken Bow, but a big problem I'm noticing with them is they aren't really taking space efficiently. Like Ashe isn't going to height contesting their Widow at all, but their Widow just seems to be peeking her, so it doesn't really matter. Like the dynamites aren't super consistent, so she's not getting a ton of damage out. I haven't really been seeing a lot of Bobs come out, which is very weird. But I mean,
That's a
she's
good
getting
pick.
picks because of the positioning being really poor from Broken Bow, to be honest. I mean, if they can take advantage of that, then I mean, there's not much else you can really do. Like the Broken Bow seems to just constantly be staggering themselves. I mean, Mercy's probably gonna go for a res here and then die for it, or she's gonna stall cart. That's not a bad idea, but it doesn't matter because they're all dead. I don't know. What do you guys think so far?
It's
A lot of the time, their mistakes and like they have mistakes on both sides that end up mitigating each other, so it makes them equal. But sometimes the mistakes just seem a little bit
They're-
higher than others. In
Yeah.
some places.
performing equally poor.
Yeah, I mean, not much you can expect from these lower tier schools, but for the most part, I'm actually quite impressed.
Don't call them lower.
I'm
tier
actually
schools.
quite impressed with what I'm seeing from these people, to be honest. Like, I mean, they have a decent understanding of the game's foundation mechanics, and I mean, that's good to see. I'm sure in a year or two, these people will pretty easily be able to move up into the upper tier, like into the bracket with Epic, Ponka, Broken Arrow. I'm sure they'd be able to get up there pretty quickly
You
within a year or
forgot
so.
one major player in that list.
Oh wow.
What are you
Bixby.
talking- Bixby?
Oh yeah.
Well,
blah, blah,
we are
shut
second
up.
seed right now in state. I mean, I think we would have a decent chance if we weren't up against Epic. But even then, I mean, if we put up a good fight, I'm sure we could get a map or two off of them.
Yeah, but I did notice, just like Miles said, poor positioning from Broken Bow, and then constant staggers from both sides, honestly.
Yeah. Which that positioning problem really just comes down to a foundational misunderstanding of your role and what you're supposed to do in the game. Like, I was seeing a bit ago in Kings Row, I think it was Weatherford versus, not Broken Bow, it was Weatherford versus some school. But
Guyman?
yeah, I think it was Guyman. And, you know, Weatherford wasn't really taking positions with their roles. Like, I was seeing a poke comp come out with a ROM, which can very much work, but that really comes down to the ROM taking space properly and, like, scissoring down the formation, like, trying to take both sides and get as much damage and efficient value out of what their comp can do as possible. They were really just walking in, flooding down left, trying to get into a hotel, and every time they walked in, they get immediately shut down.
Yeah.
And, I mean, from the looks of it, that's what I'm seeing here from both of these teams. Like, it really seems like neither of these teams understand what they're supposed to do. Instead, it's just kind of a battle of the neutral game, who can get more efficient cooldown usage out, which isn't bad, but it causes for a lot of misfarmed ults. Like, like from last fight, I was saying, Ash had 50% charge, not even pushed first point. It was, 2 minutes in? You could easily get your ult up there if you just play positions where you can get your dynamite out. And, I mean, she was missing dynamite constantly because she wasn't positioning herself properly.
Yeah. Well, we're finally seeing a Juno, and then interesting swap up from Broken Bow with a Junker Queen, and then a Soldier 76.
I
think
could
it
see
is it
Soldier.
last map?
Well, I could see Soldier JQ working as long as the JQ uses shout properly, because I would allow the Soldier to get good flanks. But I'm not necessarily sure what this Mercy Bat backline is supposed to be. That's really weak and is susceptible to dives. And
I
then
think
if you
that-
bait out emo, your team just kind of dies.
Well, I think the purpose of that is because of their bad positioning. Like, they die a lot more often. Yeah, why is there
That's a
Immort
really
already?
big
Yeah,
deal.
you see, like, this is what I'm saying. If you use Emort,
And
your
then he's
backline's
dead.
dead.
Yeah,
Yep,
Bap is dead.
exactly. So what I need to see from Broken Bow is a better, stronger backline, something like Kiri Juno, or Kiri Ana. I mean, Juno Ana is the best backline in the game as the current meta with Freya. She's banned from these matches, so the next best thing you can get is Kiri Ana. Or not Kiri Ana, Kiri Juno. Because Kiri Juno allows for hypermobility in every team comp, and if you can play into that properly, I mean, you're pretty much unstoppable.
We got a yap fest for Miles over here. Anyway, back to the actual game. They're swapping Czar. Okay.
The Zard swap is really inefficient because it's going to get instant burned out by the Torp turret, and then if the dynamites are placed properly, she'll never have bubbles. She might have full charge, but she can't get walk up with her team because of the fact they're running a Moira Mercy backline. You really just
Insane
kind of
comp.
die.
Cleanse is already out, so that's a good thing from their Sombra.
That is a good thing from the Sombra. Very good bait, but nobody's playing off of it.
Yeah.
This is good shots from their Ashe. This is decent positioning. I think they need to off angle more
they
from the
used a
left.
bomb.
That was a good bob. I mean, it's forcing out bubble. It's gonna probably kill their Czar.
Yeah, they win with just one ult.
If they
there.
walk up, they kill Czar. If they walk up, nope, they don't. Oh, there we go. We kill Czar. Huge. Okay, it looks like we won the
Yeah,
point
they
with
just
one
back
ult.
out.
Not bad.
I think it's just like Broken Bow just seems like they just like kind of fell off here for a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just being honest.
they had their moment. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know the
I
elephant
mean-
was a position.
I mean, it happens. The elephant isn't a position. That's kind of strange. But if it works, it works. He got baited. He's throwing dynamites. 10-second cooldown for nothing. Okay.
It's Sombra check.
Yeah. I guess it's fair. I guess.
Sombra's still there though, just easily avoiding it.
The Sombra's sitting in the corner. I don't really know what their Sombra's hoping to do. If she played left by Elephant, like the entire time, just constantly poked with M1s and viruses without going for hacks, she could probably get up by now.
Torm almost dead. Honestly, yeah, good Valk from. They use
Oh,
both
good Valk,
support
good Valk.
ults.
Yep.
Oh wow, that's.
We're gonna
3
blanket.
ults.
If we blanket, oh, we die. We overextended a little bit, but we get res off. If we blanket point,
oh no,
I mean,
you
this
don't.
is
No, you
winnable.
don't.
Doesn't
Messed up the
match
res.
Oh, yeah, GG.
Oh my gosh.
Very winnable by Broken Bow. If they turn around and look at the Sigma.
Yeah,
Oh,
broken
yep, they
bow.
are.
or-
Oh, the Sig dies. Sig dies. Sig dies. Yep. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
Broken
Now
Bow
we're gonna
got
see
out
whether
both
Fort
support
collapse.
Broken
Okay,
Bow
this is
got
great.
out both support ults and tank ult. So
Wow, that was a really lucky M1, but he dies 'cause
Yeah.
he misses, which is unfortunate. Something I was seeing a lot from Weatherford is they actually brought decent equipment today. So, I mean, they were ready for the game. They had their minds on the game. They wanted to win. And from the looks of it, it looks like they are the highest chances of winning in this in the Whitetail division.
yeah, and the good shots from their Ashe there gets the soldier out immediately.
Great shots, yeah. If we walk up down mid with your tank, which your tank is a little bit, you're ahead of you're in tank position.
Yeah, that Ashe was definitely in tank.
That was
position.
interesting. But we get a
But-
pick. but
What?
we get picks.
Ow.
Big picks.
I noticed that a lot of times.
I
they
think
don't-
Mercy dies. Yep. Okay, now we're just gonna look at Moira. Bader. We're just gonna kill her. Oh, we're
No?
ulting
Okay.
this. Okay.
Well,
oh.
it's last fight. If they lose, they lose.
Yeah.
At this
Kill
point.
soldier.
I guess
We should have
it's
ulted way sooner.
But even then.
Well, I think this is G's on this point. Good round.
Yeah, it is. Yep, that was just good fights from Weatherford.
Oh, it looks like EMP has just gone out. So.
Yeah, Mercy's already dead.
Looks
Stallish.
like maybe we can. There's a chance. No, there's no
there's
chance.
no.
Oh, balls
Maybe
on
we're
point.
gonna see some Jungbin on the ball here. Big slam, big slam. Can we get a pick on one of the supports? No.
No.
Oh.
That was
Awesome.
not, in fact, Junbin.
Oh, okay.
Even the Mercy pulls out her gun.
We're
to kill
looking
them.
like SSG out there yesterday.
Okay, dude.
Yikes.
We are so rude. This is Miles' Xavier win.
I mean, to be honest with you, it's not really rude if I'm pointing out their flaws. I mean, it's their problem, not mine.
okay.
Okay.
We're trying to be a little bit nice here.
I'm being constructive, so now if they watch back the stream, they understand what they're doing wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
That's why we pulled you in.
I'm not being nice to either team. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of mistakes from Weatherford as well. Like, why are we letting our Ashe take upper positions? It works though. Your Ashe is very mechanically gifted. I mean, he's not really missing a ton, which is good. It's just inefficient cooldown usage and dynamites.
He's
with
like
bad
Miles
movement.
compared to the rest of the team.
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
We are swapping Juno on Weatherford, which is actually really good. I like the Juno, except whenever it's paired with a Mercy. What are we still doing?
Yeah. You know, I have to go back to the Miles comment. I really agree with that, but I mean, if I don't know what we're talking about with the game sense part, I'm pretty sure I'm dissecting this better than both of you. I've been in here for less time.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You have a better understanding of the game,
Yeah.
alright, man?
I guess he plays the game more.
This is why I'm shoutcasting with you at DreamHack.
Dude, Thomas
alright?
is like, pretty sure Thomas is like 400 more hours than me.
And yeah, he sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was back to
Good
the- yeah,
picks
back to the-
from
Yikes.
good picks from Weatherford. They
This
already
is
got
good
Rez
pressure
out.
from their sig.
They did go May, and they got the turret.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got to go. I'm gonna go help out now.
All right, we love you, Miles. The stream loves you.
Yep, you're a stream favorite already, and you only been on for like 5 minutes or less.
Yeah. Soldier shooting. Oh, what is this grab? Or grab? What is this grab? from
It's some
Sig?
very interesting positionings here. Oh, it looks like they're not really
really
getting-
bad. What is this JQ doing? Yeah, and
Broken
JQ
Bow just
dies
managed
for
to
it.
like split themselves somehow. I don't really know.
Yeah,
what
they did
happened
split.
here.
That's more bad positioning. And their Mei is doing, or Broken Bow's Mei is doing really well.
Yeah, Weatherford manages to stick together, and their Kiriko does go down, but I think they may manage to res. I'm not too sure.
They
Although,
Mei.
I think it
Oh,
may
yeah.
just be a matter of if
Yeah, Mei's already really close to ult, which is really good. That is a crazy fight winning ult. Weatherford is kind of behind, although they have Bob and Sig and Kitsune coming up.
Weatherford's behind, and then you proceed to say 3 ults if they're
Well,
almost
but
there.
like look at Broken Bow's ult charge. Like,
yeah,
they're coming up on a
it's just the
soldier
main
ult.
issue with that first fight is that Broken Bow decided to split themselves and just
Yeah,
had some improper cooldown.
really,
usage.
really good shots. Gets
Ooh.
the soldier, and then they get
Re-
Rez out. This is
Resurrection
just
was
more
used.
of Weatherford's strengths. They're able to burn cooldowns just from pure pressure. Although, see,
Oh,
they're doing it
Bob's
again.
going
They're
out. I think they're putting Bob in the corner. Yeah. Both
really
tried
bad.
to.
Oh, that's a bad
Oh.
mail. Really bad mail.
The Bob got frozen, but nothing else really did.
Yeah. Mid sigil
Oh, I think Weatherford
gets wasted.
may
Just
use
wasted ults on both
Weatherford may
sides.
lose this. Yeah.
Yeah, Weatherford loses this.
So the soldier ult and Valk
Yeah.
was being used. May
I
was
mean,
being
Ash
used
still
to
got a
help-
pick. Ash still got a pick.
Looks like Kiriko just has to get out. Is she gonna manage it? I think she manages.
Yeah, she does. And honestly, they should continue backing. We just watched a caster bully both teams for 8 minutes straight. Yes, you did, Omega.
Yeah, you did. You just that's what happens.
I'm telling
when-
Miles whenever he comes back in.
It's okay. He'll see it. He'll see it.
Yeah, he definitely will. Coming up on a Mercy ult here from Weatherford, and with no really other ults other than Torb coming up, I think, honestly, Miles is back.
Hey, you want to see the
Yeah, look at
comment
the
on
chat.
you?
Look at the chat.
Go check what they said.
What do you have to say about that?
I apologize for bullying the teams for 8 minutes straight. I'm seeing a lot of. I mean, neither of these teams are necessarily bad. There's a lot they could work on, and I think if they did, they could easily make into upper tier division. Both of them have really mechanically gifted players. Like I'm seeing some pretty good shots coming out from Boomster. The Ashe on Weatherford, pretty consistent damage coming out. I mean, we're seeing a Tracer. Obviously, very confident in their mechanical skill, which I can completely agree with. I don't think there's anything really wrong. Definitely diamond level mechanics. Maybe low masters if they really put in the effort, practice a little bit more. But like, none of this is bad. None of what I'm watching is necessarily bad. It's just bad, like not really good team coordination. Little micro that could be fixed, but pretty easy to solve. And I could definitely see these people getting up there in about 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
take advice from this guy. We're just kind of talking about it right now.
He's
We're-
lying, by the way. He's lying. He's just saying that to protect his ego. Yeah. That guy's not even Masters. Anyway,
Anyway,
torch down from Weatherford.
Broken Bow is
Sig is
almost
getting
on-
really good
oh.
pressure. May's probably gonna.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
May
May
has
manages
ice
to
block.
ice block.
Yeah.
Oh, they're using Blizzard.
Really
oh,
good
this
Blizz.
might be
That
a
is
good
an
Blizzard.
insane
Whoa,
Blizz.
yep.
And then yeah, he
This might be a
separated.
point win for
I think
Broken
this
Bow.
is just bad positioning from their Curie. Like, look at where their Curie is. He's
Ooh.
they
they got
still
the
got
they got
kill.
the soldier.
But Broken Bow ends up taking the point, and that's equal on
That's
this.
1-1
this
here.
is by the way, it's 1-1
This
in
is-
terms of maps.
It's
So
a lot
like
closer match here.
this is game 3 third point. So whoever wins this wins and goes to. Is this winners finals or is this?
I don't.
I think this is winners finals, and then they go
It
to
might be.
losers bracket.
I think I'm not too sure.
Good basket from Garb.
Amazing, absolutely. So
Definitely a lot of improvement from Broken Bow in that one. They got the nerves off that they had in first points. They're
I'm
going
just-
back to the hog, and the May worked really well.
I think what Weatherford tends to do is they're using Ring as Juno, and then they swapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, what's
You should
this?
stay on the Juno, man.
He just rapidly swaps. Although
stay on the
Juno
Juno.
would just be perfectly fine, but I think they just feel a need to use Susie for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. Maybe it's functioning a little bit like an immortality field for them, but it's not really an immortality
Missed the
field.
dynamite. Gonna get. Wow. Really good shields. Protects the Ash from getting hooked there. He doesn't. The hog does not need to back up all the way back to that room though. Good May wall to prevent positioning. This
Oh.
hog is probably going to get someone off if they just break it off. Yep. There's shield.
Ooh.
Sig is playing well though. He's backing off. He knows that he
It's
can
pretty
be hooked
even right
off.
now. It's just gonna fight's gonna only happen whenever someone forces point, like right here, like Broken Bow
Yeah,
right
that's
now
a
is forcing point.
really good choice from Broken Bow to force point. Yeah, and then he gets hooked.
and
and he's just
going to die. Most
really good
likely.
grab.
Oh no, no,
Wow.
barely. Oh
very
wow.
impressive supporting from the Mercy there. Although
Oh.
they get the May. And look at the ult charge from Broken Bow. I mean, well, both teams really. It's really impressive. Hog's not really close, but their Mercy's close. Their Soldier's close. Their Moira's really close.
Weatherford almost has 4 ults prepared and then halfway on Torb. While Broken Bow also has 4 ults prepared, but they're halfway on tanks.
Yeah, I think if they just played the force point better. Also,
Oh,
really good pick
Torb's
from
down,
May.
but they may res. I'm
Although-
not too certain.
Crazy Bob.
No, I don't think they will.
Yeah, Crazy Bob from Weatherford.
Oh.
Just really good pressure. We've seen that a lot from them. Why is Mayo coming out there? That's just a really bad ult.
that's a
Really bad ult. That's a Lucas Luna ult.
That's like how some people use Diva ult to like get their mech back, but that's not how May works.
Yeah, that's not at all how May works.
May does not using May's ult does not allow you to come back alive. I'm just kidding, just saying.
Yeah. Hog taking and then Sig sees it. He sees what weird grab.
Hog's going on side.
Yeah, if they're gonna truly commit to this, their Hog needs to get a pick.
I think this is a good attempt to split the team though.
Yeah, if honestly, if Broken Bow forces point here, I think they just win the fight because then Weatherford just has to commit so much. Yeah, see, here's Kitsune because Hog is close to point.
Kitsune's going out. We'll see
Soldier
what else
Visor.
happens.
Ash is off the map. I don't know what happened there. We'll see that probably in post. Yeah, and they just need to pressure this Sig, and yeah, see, they win. It's as simple as that. See, Weatherford is really good at holding positions. However, if you force point, that forces them to use their kind of bad cooldown usage on you.
Like they're very good on the defensive, but as soon as they need to go on in offensive positions, they just kind of fall off.
They do fall short on offensive. Really good hook.
Oh.
Okay, that essentially secures a fight win. Good May
Oh
wall.
no.
Wow. So that's just really good util from Broken Bow. So I think Broken Bow is really used to a Hog comp, which is funny because Hog is not extremely viable. Jello gets a pick on the Soldier. I don't know how that happened, honestly. Probably just bad positioning.
Broken Bow is just able to play. I think the main thing is that Broken Bow can
they
play
use a mail
very
here.
very
Oh.
aggressively well.
Crazy
Oh.
mail, and they Ajax their Torb. They res the May. Yeah, that's just really good utility usage.
They're gonna have to all group up and use ults here if they want to manage to try win.
Yeah, Broken Bow still has Hog
Hog may
ult.
manage to counter something. I'm not too certain what, but they may counter something. I'm not sure.
I don't think they're gonna counter anything.
No.
They're going through side. You don't often see teams going through side because of how. Yeah, and see, Hog immediately goes. He knows that because he doesn't see him through main.
It's very likely he can probably like ult
Good
here if he
Maywall.
really needed to.
Really bad, not great Suzu. Yeah,
Oh,
crazy Hog ult. See, you just line yourself up.
Oh.
Although he didn't have the best. That shield prevented heals from getting to him. They're forcing points. See, this is what Weatherford should be doing.
It seems that Weatherford's just very good at playing defense, but Broken Bow's very good at playing offense. And it's just a really weird combo.
strange
So
dynamic.
if they ever have to swap to another side, like Weatherford may not be able to hold this, but as soon as they need to go like in a more offensive angle, they're gonna fall down.
Yeah, and then Weatherford also managed to stop the point before it got to 99. So prevent.
Since Broken Bow is going to have to push point, they're going to go on
This might be a crazy
immediately.
castle. I think I'm seeing a crazy castle here.
No?
Yeah, good positioning.
Are they going for the hog?
Yeah,
or-
they just prevent hog. Huh? Oh, we have to speak louder apparently.
Oh, we have to speak louder.
Oh, okay, I do. You're fine.
Oh, I'm fine. Haha.
Broken
I
Bow's
think
still
Broken
getting
Bow
the
managed to
fight.
get point.
Yeah,
Are they gonna? I think they might win this.
yeah, they definitely do. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah. See, they C9. Well, really good from
That's a
Broken
win
Bow.
for Broken Bow.
Broken Bow wins that, so they're going on to winners finals. Or is that grand finals or winners finals?
I don't know the
Yeah, we don't
bracket
know.
anymore.
Um,
We're not told anything other than we're playing. We gotta go shotcast. this
Honestly, both teams had a really good final point there. Weatherford worked on their offense definitely. Crazy Moira play,
stuff. Well,
by the way.
they do have their flaws, as we had Miles come in and start mentioning. But we're not here to talk about their flaws right now.
Yeah,
We're
as
not-
Miles' barrage showed us, he's coming back, by the way.
He's gonna go yell at us. So it's fine. Well, let's. I think we're gonna be on to our next match now.
Oh,
What?
we're adding. Wait, but Broken Bow just won. Why are we adding the score?
I have no clue.
Is it best of 5? It might be best of 5. I think this is winners finals.
It may be. I really don't know.
Okay. I think
Well,
we're on a little break, so we'll
We're
come
on a
back.
small break. We'll be back.
Welcome to Hollywood. Initiating match.
So it is best of 5. Your mic is still plugged in. You can hop back on. Miles, Xavier, win us a sandwich. You want the chewing? Yeah, we have Chick-fil-A here. Thank you for Chick-fil-A for sponsoring us. It is best of 5. Broken Bow's going back to their hog comp. Oh, are you fine to shoutcast? Are you fine to shoutcast? Okay. No, I'm just wondering because you're back in here. Okay. Yeah, yeah, of course the sandwiches cost money. All right, Weatherford finally going for an Ana. I think this is, oh my gosh, finally. Mercy Ana is actually better than Mercy
Well,
Kiri.
it would have been better if it was Kiriana, but
I
you
think
know what, whatever.
I think the Ana switch is just because of the hog. The hog was very oppressive. His ult usage was good.
I'm kinda
Broken
shocked-
Bow's
I'm
Mei's
kinda- no,
back.
I'm kind of shocked that they didn't go Zen like they did.
Well, I
remember?
think Ana's just better against hog.
Yeah, well, you know, they would probably have the same thought process about it.
Yeah. I don't like this position from the Reaper. Like, although he has get out tools, I don't think he's gonna like give enough pressure to be useful in that position.
I feel like if there was.
Yeah, he's dead. He's gone. Well, that's your fault though.
That was your fault, okay?
Hog anti. Wait. Oh wait, he's getting back from spawn. Okay.
The
They're
Mercy's
forcing.
down.
Broken Bow's already forcing points. They almost have first tick.
Oh.
They don't have first tick.
They're almost there.
Hog is. This is good
Oh,
from the
they have
Reaper.
first take now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
2 down on Broken Bow.
Yeah, that's just bad positioning from Broken Bow. Although really good gameplay from. Okay, actually I don't know what's happening honestly. It's kind of hard to follow.
It's a little confusing sometimes, but it's okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, just good gameplay from Weatherford right
So
there. Their
Weatherford
Sig
managed
had
to group up. I think they're gonna go back on high ground. Yeah, their Ana's going back on high ground. to
good
be with
shots,
their-
good shots from Ash. Good dynamite from Ash. Yeah, They have Bob. They have Flux. They have Nano. They're coming up on both other ults, so... And then Broken
They
Bow
swapped to
swapping to the
Orisa.
Orisa. I think that's to, like, negate the Ana's pressure
It may
with
be.
antis.
I mean, Orisa is very tanky, and she's
And
able to
early
survive a
Bob
lot
to
of
stop
stuff,
them from coming
so.
in would be really good.
Although I feel like Broken Bow, if
Crazy
they had
grab.
to, I think a different support lineup may help.
Good
their
shots
team.
from their Ashe. Yeah, this is just more of the same. Constant pressure from the Ashe. Bob comes out. I don't think it was needed just because they got the kill and they got Rez out. And, like, Broken Bow is still not pushing in. I don't think they know exactly. Crazy mailed. Insane mailed.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Flux comes out. So Flux and Bob both came out, and I think they can just save the other ults. Actually, this is a good Moira ult, getting a lot of pressure.
Oh,
Their
I think
Ana's in a
Broken
bad
Bow may should
position.
get- Broken
Yeah.
Bow may- it's
Although
possible
traded
they'll
out
win
for
this.
Soldier. This Ashe is in a bad position.
Oh,
yeah,
yep.
she's dead. That was just bad positioning from the Ashe.
I think she was trying to get on top of the little elevator. but she's-
Tracer's gonna focus the Ana, which is good. No sleep for Ana. Bad, just kind of bad util. Really good. Oh my gosh, this.
Ooh, that
Yeah,
kills-
that's just
that
a.
kills
That's just
both
a.
supports on Weatherford.
Yeah, that's just more of the bad positioning. Is Fat Cat the next Smiles OW? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Smiles OW.
Can you like?
He's right next to us and he's in the chat.
He's literally.
Hello. Okay.
This is our
Um,
audience member.
So that was just bad positioning from Weatherford, and a good ult from their Orisa makes sure to punish it. I think Weatherford needs to take height. Height is really valuable. Okay, there. Yeah, he gets the
Taking high
Tracer.
ground would
I don't know what
probably
Tracer was
be
doing there.
very
She was
useful
lost.
here.
Good shots from Ezra Beast to kill the Mercy.
The coordination's looking a lot better right
Oh
now
God,
from what
he's
I'm
back,
seeing.
he's
I mean,
back.
I'm really appreciating how much we're working together. And you know, I'm really pleased with how much better the positioning is coming out from Weatherford. And like
Oh,
I
this
said,
is okay. Not as
Ooh.
crazy as I thought. Wow,
Oh.
really good spear.
that was insane.
Yeah. Their Sombra got two right
I think
there.
their Sig just needs to kite this. I mean, if he even can. He's
Yeah,
really just trying
I
to
don't
play a
think he
shield. He
can.
dies
He's
here.
dead.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just an insane spear from their Orisa. That was really good
Yeah, it
mechanics.
pushed him into a bad spot, and it canceled ult. Another good spear.
Really good on Broken Bow.
Yeah, Broken Bow
Managed
just
to
doing a
push
lot
up one
better.
more.
Both the teams seem to have recuperated themselves mentally, and like this seems a lot like closer in the sense of like both the teams have really good teamwork in their team play, and their ability to just go off of each other and consistently put out pressure is a lot better. Like I'm liking the swaps I'm seeing from Fat Cat more than just the Ashe. It allows you to have a lot more flexibility with your team and gives your Mercy more opportunities to switch between
Yeah,
players.
and I like the swap back to the ball. They seem to be really gifted on
I agree with that. It really does seem like these really high pressure compositions from Weatherford is like their specialty. And I mean their ball whenever he gets in this mojo and he's really diving, getting good pressure out.
But the
he
Sombra
has
is still
so
going
much.
crazy. Sombra's dead though. Good.
Good
from ball.
Yeah, good roll from ball. That was really good.
As Mercy's gone. A res for Sombra, which is honestly really smart. Although I
Oh.
think she's just dead here.
yeah.
Maybe.
Oh no!
Oh,
she-
she
like
managed
Well,
to
this is
get
a good
that.
dive from ball. I mean, he just has to make sure he doesn't
Oh.
explode. He's going into a Sombra with
Yeah,
no really
and then he
care in the
put-
world. He dies
Yeah.
for it. I mean, this
Good
might be a
barrage,
big
really
ult.
good
Yeah,
barrage.
big ult. He dies though. Ooh.
Yeah, I
They
think
This is
that
good
point,
stall.
though.
This is good stall potential. I mean,
really good stall. 0.86
they could,
meters.
They could win from here just so easily.
And then just cleaning up the extra kills. Yeah, Mercy's just dead there. So good staggers from Weatherford. It's very winnable for Weatherford as well. What are we doing?
Wow, that. I got distracted.
There's a lot of noisemakers out there, you know.
Just Broken Bow's ult economy. It's like they've got just a bunch of oil right now.
Yeah, they just have so much oil. Like, I mean, honestly, the more ults you have, the more oil you have, and it really just correlates to your economy as a team. Like, this is called the oil economy, or the old economy, or the oiled economy, if you would. I'm really like proud of how
my
well
God.
the oil is
I'm
being
so
developed from the
sorry.
Weatherford team.
I'm so
This is
sorry for
amazing.
yours,
Great
dude.
work from Weatherford.
Although
This guy is
if
joking.
Wrecking Ball just goes in and ults that, like, yeah.
Oh,
I really do wish you guys understood that inside joke, but I mean, that was a beautiful thing from last year.
Yeah, and then
Oil.
good pressure from Weatherford on the ball. like Miles said, they're extremely.
It looks
They're
like
extremely good in the
Broken Bow
high,
managed
the
to
high
win this
like.
point.
So one thing I'm noticing in their high octane is like they need to record dives a little bit more. If they did that, they'd be getting these points every single time. Like Broken Bow is also really good in this brawl, like this little midpoint where it's a neutral game of just who can get the pokes out, who can get the damage out first.
they're
This is a
still
really good
stalling.
blanket. This is a really good blanket, getting him off the point. I mean, he kind of
He
he
should have
dies,
blanketed
but
more point, honestly.
yeah, and the Tracer can stall for a while. I mean, he almost has his blink back or his pulse back, recall. That's the word I'm looking for. And if he baits out recall, nice. He doesn't have tier 2.
Moira's
perk,
back.
though.
Moira's back.
Ooh.
Oh, they're
looks like
both dead.
Broken-
That was a really good stall from Oh, okay, Miles is gone. Really good stall from Weatherford. Although
Miles is gone.
now they're in kind of poor positions. Like, look at this Torbjorn. Yeah, and he dies for it. That's just bad spawn. He should have swapped spawns, regrouped.
I mean, it happens to everyone.
It does happen to everyone. Can you close the door? Yes. Thank you.
Fun fact: Doc Savvy, their tank, also plays League of Legends for Broken Bow.
You know that? I didn't know that.
Well, that's our friend that's a little friend who is currently in the chat right now. Saying
Oh,
that.
I see it. Yeah. I didn't. Okay. Wow. Cass gets 3. What? Really good from Weatherford. And then they get a Kitsune. I'd say Kiri TP's in.
I think
Just
she
to-
might, or maybe she's
No,
just gonna hang
she's
out
just
and
gonna
talk.
keep-
What is going on with that
The
UFO?
UFO is insane. Ball coming up with another ult. I like this. I like this a lot. I'm seeing
This
some.
position is very.
I'm seeing something devious. Something devious is being plotted.
This is like how I play whenever I
Get
have ball on
Tomathan to make a
Diva.
video about this. Okay, kind of a mid ult. Like he waited for one person to go in. Bad cleanse from Kiri. Torb almost dead. Torb being saved though. Good supports.
The only issue is that he has to take away from both supports.
I think if their
resources.
cast gets a good position, it could be a crazy ult. Oh, this is gonna be a good ult from Marissa.
Oh, I think they managed to get out just barely.
EMP, good EMP.
Oh.
Honestly, crazy EMP.
It splits the team.
It's overtime. Broken Bow is still on.
Manages to kill the Mercy.
Yeah, and this is just staggers. This is really good for Broken Bow. I think if they maintain what they're doing right now, they will be able to full cap in overtime. However, one of the problems with overtime, especially in Escort, is with the new changes, you can't, if the other team full caps as well, you cannot, you can't win. You can only draw if they have time.
Yeah, that's the main issue. I wonder if what will happen if we end up having a draw. Oh. No,
Oh,
guess
really?
that's-
Okay, good C9.
Oh.
Good
Unfortunate
pressure
for
from
Broken Bow, but very good for Weatherford.
Yeah, I still think it's extremely winnable for Broken Bow.
Both teams are very close in skill level here.
Yeah, and third point on Hollywood is just really hard to get past. So, really good gameplay from Broken Bow. Now we're going to have to see a really good defense. I'm wondering if there's going to be any swaps. There were a lot of swaps that match.
I'm hoping that we'll have sandwiches left over because I am currently starving.
Yeah, we haven't eaten today.
I haven't eaten today and I don't have any money to eat, so.
What is happening? What are you guys doing?
I would-
Oh, you're shoutcasting? Okay, get some headphones and plug them in. Okay,
Don't need
yeah.
headphones.
He doesn't need headphones.
I can hear myself
But you can
just
hear the-
fine.
You can hear the things,
He's
though.
perfectly
Nah, I'm
fine
fine.
here.
All right, I'm back. Looks like we're going for. Oh, what is that? I got you.
We have
So
sound
Broken
cues.
Bow seems to have capped 2 points, which isn't bad at all. I'm actually really impressed with the fact that Weatherford managed to stop them from 3. They got 75 meters in, so they were
Yeah.
almost at the end.
Just a C9 at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is good. That's good. They see 9. It's big for Weatherford.
Yeah.
I really do think that Weatherford has a really good chance to take this home today. Because they, like I said, their aggression is just so hard to beat as long as they stay together and they really keep their grasp of how to coordinate on a dive as a team.
Yeah, as
And-
long as the pharmacy like plays off of the dives, like the disruptions caused by ball, they'll just be able to cap every single point.
Yeah, which I mean, like their ball is pretty good. Like he seems to be very good at
Over
you
the
know like being able to secure kills
some are
and
almost
stuff,
dead already.
which is big.
over the course of the past few matches, they seem to have gotten.
This is
more in
Junbin.
tune
This is
with how
Junbin.
they
Their
played.
ball knows some stuff. That's
This
what I'm
is-
saying.
this
Their
is
ball
Spider-Man.
definitely knows some stuff.
What? Okay.
Broken Bow already get a pick though, so kind of bad for Weatherford. Although it's
They do
still-
have Mercy
still
though, so they
winnable.
could res.
They do, but I think he was too far in.
Yeah, that's what it seems
yeah.
like. He must have overextended. Ball gets a pick on the Mercy. That's actually huge.
Yeah, that is huge.
Wait, can
Really
we
good
TP
trade.
ball and then get an engage off of this? This would be really big.
Yeah.
We do get picked, though. That's not very good.
Yeah, although res.
Yep.
Almost.
Big res.
Big pick.
Big pick. Yeah, it looks like we get point really fast.
Yeah.
Now we just need to burn out Hog and we win.
Yeah, so they're just going to stall. What? This? Sorry. Our coach is looking at us.
Oh, I see. The coach doesn't want us to press the buttons. Okay. I think we should press the buttons real quick.
Hold on.
No.
Yeah, so I don't know who pressed that button, but whoever did it is really gonna. They should really get detention.
Yeah,
I think
Ashley
from Coach
freaking
Trey.
Chance.
Ashley
Yay.
freaking Chance. What are you
I
doing?
didn't
What are
do
you doing?
anything.
Okay,
I
this
swear.
is an Orisa swap.
I'm innocent
Honestly, I
here.
think that's really good for Weatherford. They
Yeah, I
played into
agree.
the Orisa really well. As long as they keep up the pressure and keep playing off the pharmacy, which Farah almost has ult.
And also, Orisa can easily like counter the Pharah ult because you can just put up the spear and then it'll counter kind of like half the projectiles from it.
Yeah.
Oh, and they
That was a
pushed
really
off
good
3
boot.
people off
Really
high
good
ground.
boot.
Oh wait, we could just send this. We could send this.
Yeah,
we
if
could
you
just
bur-
solo ult.
They'll
If you
probably just be able to
barrage,
fall
if you
in
barrage
on them.
this, it's insane.
You win. If you barrage this, you just win the team fight. Yes,
Yes.
huge, big plays, big damage out.
Huge
plays.
Two pick. Yes, nice,
Amazing
beautiful
play.
stuff from Fat
Fight
Cat.
win. Really good from Weatherford. Again, showing their high aggression team comps.
I'm really like, I mean, this is insane. with the
Ball's
stuff
gonna
going on for
ult here.
Weatherford
He's
right now.
he's gonna play for an ult.
It's like how you said earlier. It's
I
Fat
think-
Cat the next.
I think
smiles
ball should go to
over
the other
OW.
side,
This
though.
next one's OW.
I think that ball should go to the other side. For
Yeah,
this.
this position is a little maybe just a little. Yeah, he seems
Yeah,
to have taken the.
Yeah,
he's
this is definitely
he's hearing
Jungmin.
you. He's
This is
listening to you.
definitely
Insane
Jungmin.
pick. They don't even need ult. They get res out, and then honestly, I think go back in and use ball ult.
Yeah, use ball or just ball this take these doors because this will spread far enough to get everything.
Yeah, honestly, I
won't be
think
able to
going in and
contest.
ulting would be better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Cass gets one,
Cass
although
gets picked
immediately
again.
traded.
They're touching
Which is
point,
big.
trying to stay
We
point.
immediately trade out soldier, I think.
Oh.
Yes, nice, and we get ball, so we
Yeah,
secure
we get
point.
point.
They have 5 minutes to do this. Five and a half
This
minutes.
is so
This
doable,
is
and I
very
mean, look, they have
winnable.
Reaper ult, so all Reaper has to
Very
do is get a
much
flank
winnable.
behind, and they can win.
Yeah, and then if they just stagger this Orisa and
Orisa?
like all of those people right there, it's insane. Yeah, see Reaper setting
Yeah,
up.
chase it.
Oh,
Oh.
Reaper is
No,
a little
no.
bit low,
I
but
think
they
it's just-
get. Oh, do they?
They get
Nice,
it,
yeah, they
yeah.
get Orisa huge.
Yeah, and then Cass gets a trade on Farah, although that's not as much value, obviously.
Yeah,
I think Reaper maybe.
I
setting-
would
think
definitely
he's
like to see
setting up.
Broken Bow's perspective in all this.
Unfortunately,
I'm with you, Gabe. I'm with you.
Yeah,
This is-
unfortunately,
this is
it
gonna
doesn't
be a
seem like
good-
our game controller wants to really let us see Broken Bow play.
Yeah, our
even
game
though
controller really hates Broken Bow.
I see. It
apparently.
seems like he really doesn't want to see us watch Broken Bow, which I really want to do.
Farah was
is
dead,
watch
although
Broken
Ball
Bow.
is dead for Weatherford's. Even though they have 4 minutes, like
Ball
that's
may
a-
be dead, but we get
Oh.
res off on Ball. And
No, we don't.
That was really,
Really
close.
good spear.
Really close.
It's
Big
like the
spears.
spear that we saw last time from on Sig. Cass just gets the pick on Farah. This is just cleaning up now.
I think this is a team fight win.
I think
for
if Reaper had
Broken
set
Bow
up for
here.
the flank and got the
That
good
person's-
ult, like they would have just won right there.
I don't know who that was in that camera, but they seem to be very joyous about whatever was happening in the game.
They are very
Which I'm
very
really, I'm really
joyous.
happy they're jolly and and a good mood about all this. Because I mean, me personally, if I was winning, I would also be pretty. I'd be in a pretty good mood. I'd be pretty
Yeah,
jolly.
we're pretty jolly.
I'd be pretty jolly. I'd feel like a Christmas elf.
This
on
could be a
Christmas Day.
crazy ult. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the ult. Oh.
Oh,
see
I
the
think you
potential?
saw.
Oh, but they still get
Hey
two.
Skippy, if you saw that ult, I think you might need glasses.
Okay.
Please shut up.
Boomster gets a pick on their Orisa, and then I think they just win here. As long as they keep staggering, they keep the
Oh, I
crazy
think,
pressure.
we have
Yeah, they're just not
Soldier
gonna.
Yeah,
pick.
this is insane pressure. We're just gonna get.
Oh.
do we
Wait
get
a
res-
second.
We don't get res off.
Soldier
no.
went out.
We do
so-
get res off.
Yeah, that's just a
And we,
win.
dude, this is just
That's a win.
this is a Marvel Rivals endgame, and we win.
This is really impressive. So we're going
really
to a map
is.
5.
I mean, this is great. This is what you want to see from competitive Overwatch.
This
you
is
want
like-
to see those map 5s. You want to see those high octanes. You want to see them compete and really put in the effort to win. You don't want to see complete stomps. And that's something that I feel like it happens a little bit too much in these high school leagues. Is teams just stomp each other. But it's really fun to watch it, like two even teams duke it out. Because they're both making pretty similar mistakes, but it's whichever team can just make a tiny bit less. That's who comes out on top. Like Weatherford's, their aggression overall in these matches was just so much more consistent than Broken Bows, and this led them to get these match-winning, like these fight-winning, ults off, these consistent cooldowns. They're getting really quick picks from flanks, and that's the kind of stuff that you want to see. And I'm really happy to
Yeah,
see
just
that from these
really
matches.
really impressive stuff from
From Weatherford.
Yeah, from Weatherford.
Great plays from Weatherford. Great plays all around.
I think if they keep it up, they're going to obviously they could take this home.
Yeah,
Although
100%.
I think if Broken Bow just Their hog comp is not bad. It's
No.
really not bad. If
Not at
they
all.
can shut down a ball's dive, like if they swap cast, if they swap like just a full counter to ball,
Yeah.
they can just shut everything that they're doing down.
Yeah, completely agree.
And that Orisa from Broken Bow was also really impressive.
Yeah.
We're going to New Junk City for the final map.
Oh, I love me some New Junk City. New Junk
I
City
do
end
not.
games are so much fun to watch, and
They're
these
very
points,
interesting.
and like the way that teams like dissect and attack these points is always really fun. Like, are they going to go for a left side flank on first point where they can get in and get a little pinch going off at the start? Are they going to just run it through mid and see if they can get anything going on? Is somebody going to split off right and get some pokes?
Yeah.
It's great to see the amount of freedom you get on these points in New Junk.
Although
There's
I
so
think
many flank
I
opportunities.
think this map plays really into Weatherford's playstyle. Like
I
the-
agree with that. Now, I would like to on this map see a little bit of a swap off from the Reaper, maybe a Genji, something that could
Maybe,
play
yeah,
into these
yeah.
points.
We saw Genji in
We
earlier
saw Genji
matches.
in earlier matches.
Yeah.
But
Great
I think
swap.
okay,
And I
Broken
think-
Bow is like really unique comp there.
I agree with that.
A
That's
Junker
very
Queen and a
interesting.
yeah.
Tracer, Cass, Moira, Mercy, JQ. Okay.
I mean,
This
if
is
they
looking
play
like my
right,
comp
maybe.
games.
Okay, this is great. This is Crazy Raccoons versus Team Falcons right here. This is
This is Crazy Raccoons versus Team Falcons. Just the
Keeping
difference
the
is neither of these teams
pharmacy-
have lip. That's sick.
yeah.
I mean,
Map
I
five, let's
wish,
go. Yes,
I wish I
Omega.
was lip. That guy's pretty
Let's
good
go
at the game.
Eagles. Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go Eagles.
Let's go Crazy Raccoons. I love lip.
Okay. Good. Wow. Really good kill.
having a-
Really early
This
kill.
is
on
what I'm
the
talking about.
Tracer.
You see the way they instantly dove into the point from these different off angles, trying to get as much pressure as they can. This is the kind of stuff that I love to see from New Junk, and this is why I think it's really fun to play. This is something that New Queen Street doesn't really have. New Queen Street is very, or not New Queen Street. What's the other Flashpoint map besides this?
Servasa.
Servasa. Servasa doesn't really have this
Servasa
freedom.
feels very
It's
bland.
brawly.
It is very brawly.
Servasa is very, very brawly. Like, Lucio is pretty much a must pick on it because it allows you to get that, like, this fast plays in. But whenever you play New Junk, you have so many team comp freedoms. I mean, you could even see Weatherford. You could see Fat Cat come out on Widow. I mean, that could even work if they played it properly. Like, I really love to see the way they're fighting this.
Dude,
It's
this
really
is
fun.
insane pressure from Weatherford. They
This
are
is
just
great. Fat
and they're
Cat's getting so much damage out from the Mercy comp.
yeah, that's just insane ult charge. Like, oh my gosh, wow.
I
just
mean, they're
crazy
getting like
collapse.
they're getting 5% from every shot, give or take. Like, it's
We
great.
may. It's
Yeah, and
Big
they're
picks.
gonna
Can we get a flank around? And
they
then if we get a flank
essentially
around, we
they
have ult?
essentially have ult halfway through the. First
I mean, they're
point.
already at second perk. Now, he did just get domed, which could have been bad, but they got dived on really fast. Took
Yeah,
advantage
that's
of it.
just-
Don't pop ult here, please. Thank you.
you don't
Thank you.
need it here. You're good
Dude.
enough as is.
And yeah,
Nice,
just
big
really
stagger,
good
too.
collapse, and they're not afraid to play away from point just to get these kills, which
Not
is
at
really
all, which is great
really
because
good.
they know that if they leave point as a unit, they can just come back in immediately and get a quick run through, dive on everybody, and just get
Oh.
everybody.
Insane
Big
pulse.
pulse from their
Although
tracer.
it's gonna get rezzed. It's gonna there's
Oh,
the
he gets
res.
instant res. He didn't stop it. I mean, he could have went for a one clip on the Mercy, but I mean,
If he-
that's
if
some
they go
high
back in
level
on
The
the-
maneuvers.
Mercy
okay.
was in the air.
That's true, that's
Yeah,
true.
I think that JQ's just dead there. Yeah, crazy barrage. Although almost
They did
very,
get-
very good
They got a
trade.
pick on their tank. I mean, this
Yeah,
isn't
this
really
is-
winnable for Broken Bow. I think Broken Bow just needs to kite and play to not get staggered,
They
or
did-
just
they-
throw
they
themselves
did-
at him and die.
Weatherford did use all
Looks
their
like
ults.
it looks like sadly both Tracer and BAP are gonna get staggered, which is really unfortunate. That's
just-
a 10-second
However-
stagger.
That was a really good gameplay
However,
from Weatherford right
however,
there.
Weatherford did use all of their ults, so Broken Bow has a bit
They
of an
did,
advantage
yeah,
in the
they
beginning
did.
of this.
But I will say that ult from Tracer was really impressive, even though
was
it got
a-
rezzed.
That was an insane stick. Like, I mean, was that midair?
Yeah, that was midair.
That was
it
beautiful.
was
Like,
very cool.
it was cool to watch that.
If they could have pressured the Mercy enough, that would have been like
That would have been fight winning.
would've been
That would have
like-
been like that would have been point winning. They could have had a lot more opportunities going into these new fights, and that would have been great to see. I would like to see a little bit of a perspective change off of this Reaper. Oh, what
Yes,
are we
please.
looking at? There we go. Yeah, can we get a perspective change onto maybe the?
Oh yeah, they never changed the two.
Ah, I see. Yeah,
it's
that
just
makes sense.
just an update,
Okay,
but
yeah,
it's like
they're-
in the
they're
mid match.
updating.
It's a little weird.
sorry about the mid map changes.
It's okay. It happens sometimes.
Yeah. Just more pressure, more space taking from Weatherford, and they're just allowed to essentially just farm ults for free.
Yeah, and I mean, to be honest with you, I'm surprised both these teams are in this are in the Whitetail division. I feel like both of these teams could compete at pretty high level in the Bison division.
Definitely.
Like, I feel like they could be around where Ponka, Bixby are if they really put in the effort, and where they are as like a
Boomster gets
big
the
pick from
cast.
Boomster.
Although
Ooh,
Ash,
really good shot
really
from
good
their
shot from
Ash.
Ash. Yeah, we're seeing the Ash come out again. That
They
was
have
really
no mercy.
prevalent
That was a
in
really good
New
pick
Queen
for
Street.
them.
Oh, big,
Oh.
big, really
Yeah.
big picks from the Sash.
See,
I mean, this
there
Sash
we
put too
go.
much
There we
pressure.
go.
Bar Mercy is
Oh, what was that
down.
movement tech? That's
I don't
kinda
know.
crazy. I didn't know you could
This
do
is
that.
Junbin.
This might unironically be Jungbin on ball. Like Crazy Raccoons. I mean, they're kind of playing a Crazy Raccoons comp. if you
Crazy
look at it.
Raccoons wants to see your location.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I think Broken
Okay,
Bow
so
might
this
manage
is
to get
just
the
a really
point for
this
here.
is just a really good fight from Broken Bow. They finally found their footing.
They did, but they really need to get. Yeah,
Oh,
they should have been 3 on to
they
cap the
managed
little
to
faster.
pick
They
far.
gave them
I
a
don't know
lot
if
of
they're gonna manage
percent.
to
Yeah,
res that.
they shouldn't rest.
But
It's
they
not
do have a
very safe.
ton of ults, so this is very winnable for Broken Bow as long as they
Yeah.
play off that JQ
I think
castle.
I think if they literally just use JQ and then play off of it with like normal Ash and Cast picks,
Yeah.
that would just
They could
I'm
100%
talking to the
win
mic.
this.
The thing is with Broken Bow is that they seem a little terrified to go up point to get picks.
Which I've noticed that.
Yeah,
They're
they
just
are
kinda-
very defensive in terms of their point holding.
Oh, well, that was a really big
Oh.
stagger from the ball, but
Stagger?
They also, I say stagger in the sense that their team got shoved around, like literally staggered, like kind of like getting hit in the head with a baseball bat almost.
Well,
Stunned, I would
what a-
say.
Stunned, yeah, stunned is a.
Stunned.
Oh, maybe we should get a little air shot action going.
Yeah,
Oh,
honestly,
sadly.
a barrage would go insane. Yeah,
Oh.
Big barrage, big 2 picks,
Crazy
3
barrage.
picks. Beautiful from that far. I love you, Fat
Absolutely
Cat.
splendid,
Amazing.
Absolutely spiffing.
Bob,
if I
Fat
may
Cat
say.
is-
Don't go.
Fat
Fat
Cat
Cat's
really
insane.
is just putting in work for his team. I mean, he's getting so much
The
engagement,
ball
so
and
much
the
damage
Kiriko
out.
are down.
masterclass from.
I
Whatever,
wouldn't
honestly.
necessarily go that far, but he's definitely pretty good.
Their bat lasted
then
quite
staggered
a
themselves.
while.
Yeah.
Staggered himself, which.
Although
he was
this is
trying.
this is probably just a fight win, or not a fight win, a point win. Yeah,
Big
Their
caps.
bat,
for
their
the
bat
Reaper-
did
the
manage
Reaper
to
did
fight for a
choose-
long while.
the Reaper did choose that double
Gotta give him
shotgun,
credit.
mid-range shot.
Yeah,
for
I
their
noticed
perk.
that. I think honestly, I think Broken Bow really could bring this back and win, but with the way it's looking, Weatherford might have this in the bag
think-
this next point.
I think not Weatherford. I think
Broken Bow?
Broken Bow is like just starting to like slow down.
Whenever they're playing fast off their Ash's damage and shots, like they get a lot
This
of
ball
value.
sees it. This ball sees where it needs to go. Crazy
ball
Reaper, roll,
has
although
the thought
immediately
in his
traded.
head.
Yeah, really good.
Very
Ash
good
gameplay.
flicks. I mean, I'm actually seeing some pretty impressive aim from this ball. Like, this guy's pretty good. I think he might be.
Yeah, he's dead here, but
He-
like it's still impressive.
Oh.
what
he
he's
might
doing.
get out.
He might manage.
Oh,
just-
okay.
No.
Oh, we should have just Suzu'd that.
Yeah, I
Dang.
mean, again, good Ash gameplay.
Very good Ash gameplay. I think
I saw
this-
that they used JQ ult there. I couldn't really see how it was effective because our people don't want to swap to Broken Bow's perspective.
ball should move to Bixby.
We might need Thomas.
We might need this ball to move to Bixby.
Maybe.
I don't think anybody can hear us, but I think we might need ball to move to Bixby and replace Thomas.
Hold on, I'll use the buttons to hide what you're saying.
I think we might need ball to move to Bixby.
Ball is almost dead again. That's just Ball going in alone. Yeah, look at Ball's HP, and then he just has to wait a long time to get back in. Good dynamite from their Ash, gonna allow
But
them
it
to.
does get Suzu'd, so.
And then crazy push in.
Oh.
Yeah, this is just really good gameplay. If their Ash got the pick on that cast, that would have been insane.
That'd been huge.
It would have been insane. Yeah,
I do love that cast skin, especially is that Jade? No, that's not Jade.
that's gold.
Who am I kidding?
Wow, that is a really good
That was
pick.
insane shots. I think this Ash kind of just locked in at some point.
Yeah.
And she just hasn't been unlocked. Like she's
What is
getting
the next
pick
step of
after
the
pick
operation?
after pick. This is beautiful.
Yeah, this is definitely lip.
Boomster is over here scratching his nose, which is like, I mean, he's in the middle of a game. Just scratch that later.
Yeah, lock in, boom sir.
Lock in, Boomster.
And Broken Bow gets 1 point, so it's 2-1 here.
Yeah, it is. And if you lose this map, it's fine. You still go to losers.
Exactly. Yeah, you
losers
still go
bracket.
to. You can fight for second.
But I think what Broken Bow needs to do is they really need to get their footing in terms of their ult usage, because like Weatherford is going insane right now in terms of pressure. So if you
Yeah.
can just find a way to shut them down, then you're pretty much guaranteed to win.
You're golden.
You're
You are golden.
golden. You might even be Jade, or Galactic.
Even Galactic. That's
Even
crazy.
Galactic.
What is this window? That is an insane
That
window.
was a very high pressure window, but it wasn't necessarily a high value window. If that makes sense.
Okay, and their Ash
but their
again.
Ash just doesn't miss, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Rez comes out.
Big dynamite. I mean, this guy, he jumped shot and he immediately gets that shot. Like I
Yeah.
don't. Big. Oh,
That was a
big
good
shots.
shot.
That was a really good shot. This is good pressure on height. We might have wasted
Again,
that.
a castle. Yeah, kind of just wasted.
He's getting pressured
Oh.
off. His Kiri
Oh,
left him.
he
Why does
might-
Kiri left him? Leave him.
The ball is about to
He's
graduate,
peeking into that half
unfortunately, for
HP.
y'all, lol.
What?
It says the ball is about to graduate, so we can't have him at Bixby.
Ah, sad.
Aw.
Unfortunate.
Dude,
We can't take your ball. No.
Unfortunate.
good Bob from Broken Bow, allowing to hold
Ball's
point
very
really
shaky.
well. Yeah, good. Again, Ash just goes crazy.
Their Ashe is just straight up not missing, and I mean,
Oh,
it's kind of
yeah.
insane.
That was crazy. That was kind of a cool movement. But really good gameplay from their Junker Queen. Gets another ult ready. If they stagger,
It
if they
looks like-
stagger this,
It looks like on both teams we have 2 different ults that are available. Although I think
yeah, Broken Bow's coming up on Mercy and Ashe though.
both teams have like one fight winning ult and then one that's very useful for space.
Yeah.
So it just depends on how these
Can we
teams
swap
use
off
them.
this Reaper, please?
Increase right side.
He thinks he almost has ult. He thinks it's more worth it. He
Also,
thinks
we need
it's
to
more
tell
worth it.
them because like we can still see the outline for Weatherford and the 99
Someone go yell.
998.
Alright, I'll be
PX.
right back.
Reaper ult coming in. Honestly, if the Reaper just goes in and ults their Ashe, I think that's just a guaranteed win because they're Broken Bow's playing off of their Ashe. That's what they're doing,
And it
and
works
they're doing
really
it
well
really.
for
Yeah,
them.
it's going
Oh.
really well. Really good dive. Oh my! Yeah, see, that's exactly what you need to do.
4 down, and now we're just gonna have to clean up.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, honestly, I think that's really good for Broken Bow because they
How-
didn't use any ults, so they still have all the momentum that they need to continue to cap this.
It's very possible. that
Okay,
they're-
we're off of it, Miles. It's fine. The thing is gone now. Weatherford only had actually they have Ashe, Ball, and Kiri ults.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, early pick on Ashe. That's really good for Weatherford.
Really good. Okay, looks like we're Ashe mirroring, which I mean, I agree with. Actually, I think that a full team mirror from Broken Bow onto Weatherford could be big, besides just not the tank. Because their backline is a lot stronger on Weatherford.
Yeah. Again, good ball.
Looks
oh
like
my
this is the deciding fight. Whoever wins this wins the game, more or less.
Oh, are they gonna need
Oh, it looks like
need to touch
oh,
point, yeah.
Sadly, no C9, no C9. Ball might be able to pressure them off.
There's a Bob going out, so. That's
Oh, he gets hacked. Dang.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that just means that we have one more point. Honestly, if Weatherford can get another touch, that would be insane. But I don't
Which,
think
with the
that's
way they
entirely
stall,
possible.
there's a chance that maybe Mercy could get a touch with her ult. No, there's no way.
Yeah. They
Unfortunate.
just go next.
So it's 2-2 here.
Although
This is the
Weatherford
whoever
Weatherford
wins
has
this
the
wins.
advantage in terms of positioning here.
Yep. I think what we need to see is Ball just sit on point and cap, and then Ashe sits off to the right and pokes as they walk into choke, and they kind of just death ball this. Where like if they walk in, they get immediately booped by Ball.
Yeah,
they
I
just
see
go
a
for a
huge di-
dynamite and get huge value out. They're
Yeah.
walking around right because they're not contesting it. They really got to put pressure on
Ball's
the right
pressuring
side.
their Sombra, which is pressuring them. I see Sombra going behind, so it's probably gonna. They're probably gonna focus their Mercy.
This is really good pressure in their Mercy. Mercy dies.
Mercy does
Amazing.
not die.
No, big emo.
Yeah, really
my
big emo.
Wow.
That was impressive from their back.
That was
Although Mercy,
beautiful
I
reaction
think
time.
Mercy still dies.
Mercy dies. Mercy dies. No.
No.
Mercy gets
Oh, no,
out.
never mind,
There we
yeah.
go. Good shots from the Ashe.
Are they? Wow, they're ulting this. I
Dude,
think
this,
it was
this
just
guy
already
might be
won.
Jungben. This guy might be Jungben.
Yeah, and then Sombra's dead. So now it's just.
Shu, is that you?
It's Shu.
Shu, is that you? Oh my god.
Hello, King.
Hello, King.
King Shu.
Hello, King,
Oh,
King
crazy
Shu.
sleep.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, Miles, what
My
are we
bad.
saying?
Sorry, my bad.
We have Miles talking out of
okay,
his mind
well,
here.
Bap gets staggered there, and then they had to bring out Rez because
They almost
Oh,
have.
never mind,
They
Bap is
almost have
back.
EMP ready, which
Welcome
is
back,
gonna be
Baptiste.
very fight winning for them if they manage to pull it off.
yeah, Ball knows where they're coming in from, so he has to immediately swap where he's going from. And they're just clueless; they don't know where he is. Yeah,
Oh.
crazy pick on the Sombra.
This is this
not
guy,
great.
He's putting so much pressure in their team. It's
He just places them really easy.
I feel like a big problem this ball player is running into is his team isn't really playing like a divey composition. It's very poke
Good pick on
brawl.
a good pick.
Good pick. Good pick.
We're smiling friends, actually.
Beautiful. Oh, no, he doesn't get the pick because he gets the ult off and it saves him from the damage reduction. But he still gets the pick. He can maybe get the Mercy, but he has to sit here in 3-man on point. Bob is getting a lot of stall with him. Getting good shots off. Looks like maybe one of their supports might die. They get cap. Nice, and they
Ball's
get out.
Ball's really low, though. I think if they push back in and just pressure Ball, he dies.
No, if he sets back, he's getting healed. He has Kiriko on him.
Slap.
No, he doesn't want
All right, I got to go again.
to. Oh, all right.
Yeah, our coach does
Goodbye.
not like this. Oh my gosh, wait. Wait, really good picks from Broken Bow. They get 2 immediately. They get the Ana and the Reaper.
It is last point, so they're gonna.
It
be
is last
using every
point.
ult that they can.
If Broken Bow can just win this fight, I think they have a really good shot at winning the game. They need to stop Weatherford here because they're at
Oh.
99.
It looks like they have obtained.
Really
point
good pick
and
on the
they're just-
Mercy.
I think
And then they're just going to
staggering
stagger the ball. Yeah.
Really good.
Just
for
really good
Broken Bow.
gameplay. And I think they get an extra 15% off just because of those staggers.
And they're playing up really far, but I think that's very good for them.
Yeah, they are.
Weatherford is just gonna have to like hang out a little bit and get ults.
Yeah, I think the Sombra swap was all right. I think the Ashe was still working, honestly, but Sombra might work better into the ball.
Sombra
Wow,
is
ball
working
is
very
ball is
well,
very low.
'cause as soon as he just gets hacked and he gets melted because their team has a really good follow up.
This is good. This is a really good Ashe position. Good dynamite gets a lot of ult charge. We're coming up. Oh, ball is
Oh,
dead.
ball's
Wait, that's
down.
insane. I think that's fight. I think that's map winning.
Oh, they just have to contest as much as they can.
Crazy EMP.
Are they gonna contest?
Wait,
Oh.
I think Broken Bow. Yeah, Broken Bow just win this because of that. That's insane. If you were here, you would have heard screaming from through the windows. That's not even grand finals. That's winners finals. That is
Oh my
insane gameplay
goodness.
from Broken Bow. So Broken Bow really found their footing there. In the start, their JQ was not in fact working very well. We saw that from Weatherford at the beginning. They got like infinite picks, just really good gameplay from Weatherford. And then I think what really
They locked in.
set them into motion. They did lock in. I think what really set them into motion was their Ashe's picks. That like gave them I'm guessing such a morale boost.
Both teams just have to play off their DPS picks a lot, so.
Yeah, they really do. And I mean, really, really impressive from.
Oh, do we have more matches?
No, that's winners finals. So we have more matches. Oh, that's it? Oh, never mind. That's it. So Broken Bow is the champion of Whitetail? It's Whitetail, right? Okay, Caden does not know.
But nobody knows, but they won.
But that was really, really impressive. But yeah, we're gonna move on to new games in a couple of minutes. So, see ya, I guess.
I
Want a
guess.
break?
All right, looks like we're here for the Fortnite matches. Looks like we got big 200 pump out of the gate. Little edit. Okay, going up top. Ooh, got one. Okay, end zone. Walking in right now. Walking in. Yep. Okay. Looking down. Okay. Yep. We're looking at the scoreboard for some reason. Round starting in 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
Oh my gosh, what in the world am I doing? We're in properties.
Right.
Hear me eating tacos, okay?
Guyman. Lex Guyman versus Guyman.
Or maybe they're
Why am I
changing
making
it.
that voice? I don't know.
Lexington, but it's not in all caps.
I'm
Whoa! There's a whole game going on, and we're doing this. We're putting all the triangles down.
Lexington. Guyman.
Lexington and
it's
Concord.
paused. Okay.
So we can
Ni
see.
hao,
So we can see from this
hao,
gameplay that
zai da.
they already have one of the enemy team members down on the rifle. Wait.
Hold on, I gotta. How to say?
Miles is looking up how to say something in Chinese.
Someone look up the pronunciation guide. Thanks. Bye.
Dude, Miles, what are we doing? This is not shoutcasting Fortnite.
Ni hao, hen hao.
What?
Ni hao, hen hao.
Don't translate it, okay? Don't
Ni
get-
hao, hen hao, homicide. Oh, wait, is that his name? Is that his name?
Going up.
Homicide?
He got a hit on.
Wow, that's a crazy name. Okay, getting a little edit on the wall.
Why would-
Looking down. No, okay, no, we're not. Now we're looking down. We're looking at it. Okay, walking in. We're gonna stop him from walking in from the zone. We might be able to get a little 200 punch action, a little one shot if you would. Okay, maybe getting it on that wall. Oh, he misses.
Oh.
He gets tricked at it. Does he take wall? He takes the wall. Easy one shot. Walking in. Look down. You know it below. Now you just gotta take walls, and if you take walls, you have advantage.
That's totally
Ooh.
what's
Playing
up.
on
Big
actual
round, big
polygon
round.
map right now.
Man, Team 1 is...
All right,
They're doing a lot. Neither do I. I'm also going to get out of here.
Bro, how do I shoutcast for Fortnite? It's too much going on.
There you go.
7-0. They should be starting a new match. Alright, next match. Or next round.
All right. Round 2.
Round 2 of Lexington versus Guyman.
Alrighty. Seems like he's getting doubled on height right now. Nice.
getting really
Teammate came in for
pressured.
backup. Lexington got one. Okay.
Bull gets taken down there.
Seems to be a 3v2. I don't know which team. Alright. It's a Lexington. It's 3v1, I'm 90% sure. Alright. Seems like Guyman might take this first round.
It's looking like it.
2v1.
Just trying to stay on high ground here.
Seems like he's gonna play it till the end.
Yeah.
I have a decent amount of max.
He's got height.
Around 70 builds. Right now, Lexington's best bet to win this is double ramp rush it, but I don't know how much builds they have. Looks like he's about to get looked at from the other side. Okay, one's pressuring height. Seems like Guymon's able to hold height as a solo.
Laser light looking for a shot. He gets it. 57 shield.
57 shield that he won't be able to get back because he'll be stuck at 150 hard stuck now.
That's right, Kai.
Applying pressure. Only 42 builds left, but it's hard metal.
Hits another shot for 19.
One stuck in zone. Should be able to get that elimination. Yep, got the elimination to Storm.
Yep, that to
180.
Storm.
And
Kills
he's
the other guy.
one. Nice.
That's
Guyman gets
the
a
round.
point.
Guyman, 1-0, round 2.
The whole team.
Ready.
Takes the second
Really
guy
close
down.
to a 2v1. He definitely got a lot of
Very
build,
good
though.
try.
Not sure if he got the flopper though, so it might be able to get back up to max. Yep, 3 floppers. He should pop these and get up to max.